Writing it down.
Hey! Snuck up on me.
Oh, welcome. Good morning. Tuesday morning on the Rizzuto Show. And just before I cracked the mics, I screamed just to remind Tina, who's here with us today, no cursing on this here program.
No
Some cursing.
She said, I'll take a note.
I've put a note.
There you go.
Check the video. No cursing. There will not be any bad words from me
Make an
today.
ass of yourself.
Tina D-Ball in studio today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, boys. Great to see all of you beautiful babies.
Good to see you as well.
Hello, darling.
Hi, honey. My king's above 18.
I haven't seen you before.
Well,
yeah, what does that mean?
Well,
What does that mean?
I mean,
That sounds creepy.
It is creepy, but I'm not saying it in a creepy way.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Please explain.
Yeah, there was a video of a weird TikTok guy who was like, "Good morning, my queen's above 18," or something like
I
that.
see.
So
Deep cut, deep reference.
Yeah, it's very deep.
Internet reference.
Internet meme reference.
All right.
Great to see you
Gen
guys.
Z, we
Yeah,
got
it's
you
good to
covered
see you.
today.
Yes, if there's any kids listening right now, you are responsible. It is early. Let's rock.
Do you feel like you kind of live on the internet a little bit? I feel like you. There's probably a short list of people that if I had internet questions, like internet literacy or any of that kind of stuff, you'd be on the list of people I'd go to.
Oh yeah, I'd hit me up. I got like 120 words per minute, bro.
Dang.
I'm
reading or writing?
All of it. I process it all. No, I am pretty internet savvy.
I have.
Hit me up when you need questions.
Well, I do have a little. I have a little bit of a thing here that says, it just says this. Is your feed making you miserable? Why Instagram and WhatsApp aren't created equal? Do you feel like the internet has made you a better person or a worse person?
Oh, I would say it's made me a more anxious person. So overall, I'm going to say a better person.
All right, there you go. The internet is good.
It is. No, it's been good to me. It's done a lot for me. I'm happy for it.
Well, I'm going to blast through this thing, and then we're going to get into what we were just talking about off air. But researchers did look at 17 different countries and found a pretty clear pattern. The good guys, apps like WhatsApp and Facebook, when used for actual connection, were linked to higher life satisfaction.
Look at that.
Why? Because they're tools for talking to real people that you already know or that you actually know. The bad guys are the apps like Instagram, TikTok, and X, which rely on influencers and infinite scroll algorithms that are linked to lower happiness and more mental health struggles. Basically, when you get the social back into social media, it's not so bad. And then when you add the passive visual comparison trap, that's where the trouble starts. The Goldilocks rule is about 1 hour or less a day. How many hours do you think you're on social media?
Ooh.
Man, I would say last week, my screen time, we're probably at about 3 hours a day right now on the internet.
Dang, that's not as bad as I would think.
No, but I also had to disconnect last year because my brain just got so overwhelmed that I was like, yo, I got to do a detox.
So you cold turkeyed for a minute?
I cold turkeyed. I didn't get on the internet last year for probably, 2 months. I got on the internet, just not on social media.
Did you see Rafe's face?
Okay, dude.
Rafe went, no.
What 2 months was this?
When I got home from tour last year, I did not use social media.
You may not have posted, but you were on it.
I was not getting on Instagram. I couldn't handle it. I would open it, and my brain would just be like, beep, bop, 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 beep. And then I couldn't. I just was like, it's too much. There's too much.
I don't know what the hell she was scrolling at the other end of the couch. She was looking at something.
I was just.
She has been deep in the Epstein files. I love that.
Somebody has to be.
That's what happened. Is she got off Instagram? She's like, I need something that won't drive me crazy. And so she just texted me Reddit threads of the Epstein files and all the things that have come out.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to get into this. And I'm like, I'm into it. I am the person on the show who's the most into it.
Yeah, you guys are our resident Epstein experts.
She's in, dude. She's all in.
Too.
Tina
We'll be in
Grace.
bed. I'm like trying to go to sleep, and I'll be like, "What?" I can see the light of her phone on her face, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like,
Epstein.
"You're not gonna believe who's in here now." And I'm just like, "I gotta go to bed, dude."
Guess whose name
Tell me
just
tomorrow.
appeared on
Text it
page
to me.
2000.
I'm whispering in his ear while he's asleep. I'm just like,
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. Right. Speaking of while he's asleep,
That's a joke.
This is the conversation.
Good job, babe.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Carrot Top's a good man,
Carrot Top to my
as
right.
far as I know.
You're welcome.
Speaking of whispering in his ear when he's sleeping, we were talking just before the air, and I said, Tina, I'm happy to have you here. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you since before you went on a cruise, and I want to ask about the cruise. But then I said, I'm really excited because I've had this whole list of like 50 would you rathers. You know, would you rather do this or do that? And I just think you're like the perfect person to ask because I got a feeling you're going to throw a curveball here and there.
Thank you.
And then when I said, would you like to do some would you rathers? You go, yes, oh yes, I love a would you rather. I love a would you rather. And speaking of the internet, Rafe told us that the gift that the internet gave recently was this would you rather.
Yes, this is a good one. This is one that is a real
It got us going.
brain twister. So somebody sent me this, and I was like, this is dumb. But then I was on the toilet, and I was like, it's dumb. I would never talk about this on the air. And then I go, man, that really is a tough question. So here's the would you rather. It's not even a would you rather. This is a situation. You have to make a choice. You have a king-size bed, and you have to cut it in the shape of any capital letter and sleep on it for the rest of your life. Caveat, whatever letter you choose, you can no longer eat any food that begins with that letter.
Yeah, because I instantly was like, R, and then I went, oh no, ravioli, I can't drop that.
Yeah.
You do R?
No, it was just off the top of my head. And then
That's
And
funny.
dude, I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then I was on the toilet, and I really just started staring out the window like, what letter would I choose?
What letter?
It's easy.
And I was like, easy, W. And I'm like, whoa. What foods start with W? And then I was like,
Water.
Wagyu.
and have water, Wagyu beef,
Watermelon.
wafers, watermelon, out on any watermelon flavored anything.
Yeah, you don't like watermelon.
Who doesn't like watermelon? Crazy people. Somebody sleep on
I
a
love
W bed.
watermelon flavored things, though.
Yeah, just not the
Weirdly.
actual.
I know, it's strange.
Well, let's start. I feel like is probably a pretty good starting point. You're face to face, right? You can be, and then if you kind of sleep on top of each
You
other,
got a place to lay if you sleep on your side, you can lay your junk across the little bridge.
right?
Got a little junk bridge where you can reach each other.
May not
The
have that.
A, the junk bridge.
That's a very small A, I guess.
Yeah.
B is right out, right? Too many curves.
Oh, absolutely
yeah,
not.
you want
This is
back
worthless.
pain
Yeah,
rest of
C
your
is for crazy people, along with O's.
Yeah, O would be fun.
If you like doggy style, K's in the mix.
K is in the mix. You're right. K is in the
You
mix.
Get somebody's butt.
Okay.
You can at least get someone's butt over to you in the K. They got to
Then-
sleep at a real weird angle.
Yeah.
I mean, the majority of the time, though, you're not doing nasty things. You're sleeping, so you got to.
Yeah,
What do you-
I'm just trying to think about all the factors here, guys.
Yeah, we're really investigating this, guys. Okay, we need to do an in-depth analysis. And I say, if you are, can you say
Who's picking
probably not.
X?
Actually, not a bad one.
Addicts. Sex addicts.
I think I'm picking N.
N.
I'm going N because it's like
You can sleep
Can
on
you
the-
say 6, 9?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, great. So Rafe, picture us.
All right.
Okay.
Picture
Say less.
picture us
closed.
an N.
Okay.
Okay.
I see. I see what
the
you're drawing.
N.
Yes, I see.
We've got
I can
there.
imagine it. In
Yeah,
fact.
so we've basically got me and then the leg, and I love to sleep with a leg up. You
Oh,
know,
I see.
So I
You're
could
taking
be just
two of the 3 bars here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. If we're gonna do an N, why not just do the Z and save more foods for ourselves? Because you can just turn the Z on its side and you got an N.
Oh my God, you're right because then we can't have noodles.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like
you're
Z,
right.
Yeah.
Z,
Noodles
we're
are a
losing
big deal.
zucchini, but it's only one noodle.
Oh, zucchini. Bye. Like, see ya.
Zucchini, I like zucchini, but there's very few Z foods.
zebra is good.
Zebra cakes. It's like we can go without those. Zebra's good.
Zebra's
God, you're
pretty good.
sick. You're sick, man.
The other one I was thinking is E, because you can both sleep on the one, if you're kind of right next to each other. And then you can go face to face like this on the top bar. And you can go face to mid, if you know what I'm saying, on the middle bar.
Yeah.
And then you can go foot to foot and stay away from each other. If somebody's a snorer, somebody's up on this corner, now your face is down on this corner. So I think that's good. But
And are these capital or lowercase?
Capital.
these are capital. He said
Capital
capital
letters.
letters.
Okay, okay.
Capital letters, dude.
Capital letters, King.
So eggplant is out for me.
Okay.
But what else?
I think
I know. E was kind of where I landed.
Eel?
Same thing.
Oh, I do like eel.
eel is very, not eel. E's very like, let's invite a friend promoting. Don't you think? Like that's like you could have 4 people stacked in.
I'm trying
It's
to.
freaky.
No.
These more freaky.
I want sleep.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. We're
Fewer
talking
people in
about
this
sleeping
room.
for the rest of our lives. Okay, you're right, guys. I'm falling apart.
I'm at an age where sleep is
You're right.
is priority here.
Well,
I think E is it for me. I can't think of a food that I'm going to miss too bad. Man, it's close to fries, but nope. I'm good. E for me.
Yeah, can we add
Z for
Spanish
you
to
guys?
this?
yeah, I guess I'm going to switch to Z.
I don't know.
Can we add the Spanish alphabet?
So you can get
to
the
this?
tilde over the N and then put the dog
I
up
was
there?
thinking the Elie or whatever, the 2 L's, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
That's not
see.
bad.
But I guess it still has to be capitalized.
That would be for boomers that are sleeping in different beds. but
That's
in the same
right.
room.
That's right.
What about an I? You guys are right
Well,
next to each other.
The top part's weird.
Is it, though? Because that I right there is capital, and that just looks like a straight up
That's a real
I.
skinny bed, though. You're going to be really on top of each other.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save the most space in the bed while also maintaining foods I like.
Yeah,
That's
that's
tough.
important. I is a good one because there's Italian dressing. What would you miss out on? Iceberg lettuce.
Ice
Iceberg.
cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out on that one because I do love ice cream.
I'm sticking with E.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with E.
Man,
Enchilada.
you know, I'm tempted. There's a lot of space in an M.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying V in the chat room.
God.
What?
It was a very labored sigh right into the microphone, buddy.
I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
Forget
she's
you're
thinking
on
hard.
audio.
This is a difficult question.
I was.
Oh, my God.
Well, like,
Somebody in their cars just thought a ghost got in their car.
How about another difficult question? Did you have a great high school experience? You were over in Kansas City, right?
did I have a great high school experience? No, I did not.
No?
I had
Oh, yeah,
a
I
very
forgot.
bad one.
You are a comedian.
Yes, it was not good.
Well, so this is probably an easy one then. Would you rather relive high school, which I guess means you get to do it over, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather relive high school or jump ahead to the age of 80 for 1 week?
Relive high school. I'm doing drama club, not drugs.
The dare officer finally.
Yep. Message for the kids right there.
Guys, listen, my king's under 18.
I don't think that's going to catch on, bud. I like that you're trying to get it off the ground, but we're not loving it. I don't think the audience.
Well, she's
No.
reliving high school, so maybe this is all tied in somehow.
What was the rather?
Would you rather relive high school or jump ahead to the age of 80 for 1 week?
Just for a week?
Just for a week. But, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm going to the
You
future.
got to relive all of high school, so you got to do 4 years.
You get to relive
Oh,
high school.
golly.
Yeah, 4 years.
And
But-
then you come back and you're 4 years older.
No,
if I'm
let's just say
coming
you just
back
pop
at
back
50
to you.
Oh, it's no consequences. I get 4 years of a young
Sure.
body.
Yes, and perhaps it has effect on the future you.
Oh,
Okay.
If you have a better experience, you get to Back to the Future it, but you become Senior McFly.
there is something appealing to me about seeing how I'm going to feel when I'm 80. Because if I feel terrible, I'm going to be like, I'm not taking care of myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I don't want to live that long.
Oh.
I'm saying like if I do a week as 80 and I'm like, man, I am in constant pain. This sucks. I look terrible. Nothing works. I peed myself. I got a diper on.
Yeah, but now you get to go
Then
back
I'm like,
and go.
I'm going to start smoking. I'm going to start doing some cool. I'm coming back and I'm going to not be so health conscious. Or maybe it'll make you more health conscious.
That's
what
what
I
I'm
think it
saying.
will.
You're going to
Yeah,
go back and
I
be
think
like,
it
oh, I got to prevent this. I don't
That's
want
what I'm
to be.
saying. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Well, plus maybe you check out the stock market, see what's happening in the planet. Figure out what you got to do to sort of better yourself.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to
For
the future.
sure. Yeah, that's the first thing I think of when bettering myself. I think of the stock market.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if we're going with the Back to the Future idea here, you're getting the ooh la
You know who
la.
won the World Series that year? You can make some.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know if I went back to high school, it'd be the finals week or something, and it'd be all the tests, and I'd be like, oh, I'm bombing tests again. This is terrible. So I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to go 80.
Yeah, me
80
too.
for Brady.
I still have dreams where I am in high school. I mean, regularly, where I am waking up and I'm like, oh God, I have to go to school. And
Are you kidding?
I'm
So they're
33.
nightmares.
You guys don't?
No.
Really?
I don't think I thought about high school when I was in high school.
Yeah,
Lauren
that's
and
the
I talked
problem.
about this. She has high school dreams too. I do too. I have dreams that the coach is trying to put me in a game, but I'm my age now, and I'm like,
You're like, I can't
no way,
do that."
dude. And he's like, you got to suit up, and I'm like, brother, I'm 45 years. They're gonna notice. He's like, just put a helmet on.
47.
Williams,
Put me in.
we need you.
47. Thank you for pointing that out. Second day in a row. Everyone, I'm gonna
Damn.
kill everyone on this show.
Yeah. What are you talking about? He's not 47. He's a vampire.
I'm
He
not
lives forever.
47. I am at 35 and holding.
I don't have any of those kind of dreams.
Yeah.
I always have like weird, where I find it ridiculous because I would think it's like, oh, you're holding on to some kind of high school glory, but in the dream, I find it ridiculous where I'm like, you're out of your mind, dude. I'm not going out there and letting some 18-year-old kid hit me in full pads. That's crazy. My knees are barely supporting my weight. I'm very top heavy. I'm like the Kool-Aid man. And he's like, you got to get in there. You got to do it. We're out. We're short. We're going to have to play with 10 guys. And I'm like, well, it's going to be a character building game for these boys. I don't know what to tell you.
I took my hits already.
Yeah. But I have those kind of dreams. I don't have like being late for school, but I'll have dreams that I'm at school.
Yeah.
Something's happening. It's always some high pressure thing that they need me for that I'm like, I did my time. I was an Alvarado Falcon. We lost every game we ever played almost. I've done my time.
He was an Alvarado Falcon,
That's right.
okay?
Wow.
I'll be a
We-
Falcon for life.
We know. Falcons. Caw.
That's right.
Wait Olathe East Falcons. I think ours was the Falcons, too.
Whoa,
I went to
Eagle
Olathe-
call!
It's close enough.
Olathe East Falcons. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Wait, no, maybe it was Hawks.
You were a Falcon? You're having high school dreams and you don't even remember what your mascot was?
I was doing
did a lot of drugs.
Oh.
Okay.
She
We
did
think
enough
the
drugs.
Falcon would have
That
talked to
should
you.
let you know where she was at in high school. If you do enough drugs that you forget your high school mascot,
That's pretty intense.
you were getting after it at a very young age.
I mean,
I'm glad you found your way back.
But the
hon.
Falcon didn't talk to you?
Falcon never spoke a word. Not a peep. Nothing.
I thought that's what happened on drugs.
That's an interesting insight. How about this? Would you rather your ex win the lottery or marry someone you don't like?
My ex win the lottery.
Okay.
Well, God, but do I get to pick which ex? Is it my most
the worst
recent?
one. The worst one.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still in love with one of them, so that's an easy pick
Okay,
for you.
that is not true. Jesus.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
don't-
it's a-
this
Would
is
you
it's
wrong
a little
show.
true. I've
You're
talked about it on the show.
psycho.
It's okay.
You're so stupid. I can't stand
She
y'all.
still loves
Dude,
Daniel.
what is this? Do not
What?
say stuff like that on the air live.
We've talked about it before.
I can't stand you. Yeah, it was my freaking dumb high
leave
school
room in
boyfriend.
hey, there's room in my heart for everyone.
Rafe's a good
But
guy.
it has to be your last ex that you don't love. It has to be the last ex that pissed you off.
Yeah, then maybe switch. No, ex winning lottery for sure, always.
Yeah, I want my ex
Yeah, I don't,
to win the lottery
imagine.
because I married her.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, that's a good point.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a win-win
That's
for
a
Scott.
dunk for you.
Bang.
Shout A.
Yeah, ex winning the lottery. I don't want to be. I mean, why make yourself miserable?
Yeah.
They might be happy anyway.
And the lottery might be for $3.
This one might be a little bit
They
harder.
might lose all their money. They
Yeah.
might win it. Then they'll know. They might make a bad investment.
Yeah.
Like money doesn't solve all your problems.
Yep.
It does solve a lot of them. I'll be honest, but it doesn't solve all of them. And if they're a miserable POS, they'll probably be a miserable POS rich too.
A room of entertainers. I'm interested in what we're going to say about this. Would you rather go viral for something that you don't want or never go viral at all?
So you mean like the product will be handed to you over and over again, and everyone will attach you to it, and
Yeah.
it's like the
Yeah.
Epstein list, like you're attached to it. or something.
Yeah, you're going viral for all the wrong reasons, all the reasons you don't want.
Like you flipped out in an airport.
To be
Okay.
honest, if it's somehow
Star
tied-
Wars lightsaber kid.
exactly.
I think about this all the time because of wearing the duster to school. You know, I wore a denim duster to school when I was 13. Thank God it was pre-internet. Like,
Yeah.
it only took me a week or two to live it down. If it happened now, I would be Duster Boy, and there'd be a meme, and it would be me, like the black dude with the giant hog sitting on the edge of the bed,
Yeah,
and
right.
like the crazy liberal lady screaming that everybody puts in their work emails. That would be, they would be. It's like it's your Screech essentially at that point.
Yeah.
You're never living down Screech. So I would probably say not go viral at all, because at least then you can pick an avenue.
You think so?
It's hard as an entertainer.
Man.
Like you obviously want to have, but there probably are avenues that you can still have a career without going viral.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
I'm out.
No viral.
No viral?
No
No
viral.
virality.
I don't want any virality. If it's not something that I want,
Yeah.
like
you pooped your pants at a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit or something.
Or
Oh,
the
man,
girl
that'd be-
mosh in the
that'd be
mosh
great.
pit.
exactly.
Remember that one? The gal.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think, here's my take on it. I think if it is something, if the going viral is something that can be good for your career in numbers, however you think it may happen. I feel like the internet is such a dumb and forgetful place. I don't think anybody's really thinking about anything besides themselves. You know what I mean? And that as long as you're okay being made fun of, as long as you're okay
Oh, what?
handling that whole thing, and you don't really care, or you can learn how to not care what people think about you, and learn the truth that nobody's really thinking about anybody else all that much.
Oh.
You can kind of turn it into something and guide it, but you have to
Yeah.
be able to lean fully in.
That's why I think it's better to have the bad viral thing and go that route, because then you get on all the start
think
off with
so,
like the
too.
fringe podcasts, and then you slowly work your way up to where the big podcasts get
Oh,
you, the big news networks get you. You get all the sponsorships for being a moron. You get the whole thing, and next thing you know, you're on a cruise ship.
Yeah. No, that adds up.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I guess it kind of depends a little bit. Like that Hawk Tuah girl is in trouble because of the whole meme coin thing. That's pretty heavy. But there's people that have done some pretty ridiculous thing. What about the Catch Me Outside gal? She turned
Dude, I
it
was
into
thinking
like
the
the
same
biggest
person.
business of ever.
Yeah.
She makes $1 billion more than we ever will.
I mean, the Haktua girl also made money. I didn't know that. When you presented this, I thought it was under the guise of you'll never get out of the shadow of this thing.
Oh, I don't think you will. I mean, the Cash Me Outside girl, I still can't remember her name, but I remember Cash Me
Right.
Outside girl.
Bad baby.
Right.
Yeah, so there's like all of these.
Rafe got so mad.
Annoyed with
Because
that.
that's
Why?
do you like
It was
that?
just really funny the
do you,
way
do you
go.
listen to that?
No,
I
of
wasn't
course
mad.
not.
Okay.
No, it was
What do you mean, of
like
course not?
mad as in like roasting me. It was funny.
I literally don't know where that's from. I had no reaction whatsoever. I don't know what you just did.
Barbara, this is
You
embarrassing.
just made a noise
Everybody
and I
think.
let you do it.
Yeah, okay, bye.
I think she's a good
Sorry.
example that you can get out as long as you're okay not
Bad
being
baby,
liked.
who's that?
That's the Catch Me Outside girl.
Oh,
That's
I
her
didn't know
rap
that.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's one that was on, was it Dr. Phil or something?
Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
There's a Dr. Phil thing. Went gnarly. The meme went gnarly, and then she turned it into not only the rap career, but appearances and different things. And isn't she one of the biggest OnlyFans people?
It turns out she is. I put her in, and there's a lot more information on her than you want to know.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
The
you
buff is happening. Yeah.
you use Rafe's password and get in there and
No,
see
it was
what we
on-
got?
Bing is dirty. I'm going to Google. It's safer.
Bing is very dirty. You got to look out. You got to look out. All right, one last would you rather. Let's see. Would you rather be the funniest on the show but least respected, or the most respected and not the funniest?
I am this.
What do you mean?
I'm the least respected. Funniest for sure, right?
100%. I am absolutely the least respected person in any room,
Yeah.
but I don't care.
On purpose?
No. No. It's just, I mean, I know it. It's just a fact. Objectively, most of the time. People look over and I'm like looking around doing weird stuff.
That's true.
But I'm funny, and that's what counts.
What about you, Scott?
Yeah, I think you got to be the funniest in the room.
It would bum me out to be like, man, I'm too much of a comedian. It would bum me out somebody would be like, man, I respect the hell out of him. He is not funny though.
No.
And that would hurt me. I'm like, then you don't. It feels like disrespectful to me if you're just
Yeah.
like, hey, District, your comedy sucks. I haven't laughed one thing you've ever said,
But
but I
man,
really respect your sobriety. And I'd be like, you know what? I hate you. Get out of here. Like, I don't think I can handle it. My ego can't handle it.
Actually, I guess it didn't say you're not funny, right? It said you're either the most funny or most respected. So you can still be close to being really funny.
Well, in a perfect world, you're both, but I think this is an either or.
Okay.
yeah, you got to. We're looking for extremes.
I couldn't handle. I
It's the
can't
spirit of
because
the
there are
game.
people out there, and this is the hard thing. And I will tell people this after shows, or like trolls. There's people be like, "Dude, I do not find you're not funny. I don't know who told you you're funny." Like and I'll be like, I'll entertain the fact that maybe I'm not funny. That maybe all the clubs that book me, all the things I've done, all the specials, all the laughs I've gotten from my friends since I was a kid is an elaborate prank. A 25, 30-year prank that Ashton Kutcher's playing on me. He's hired all these people. I got a job in radio, being a comedian, but it's all just a big prank. I'll entertain that if you'll entertain that you might be a humorless piece of trash. I almost said your favorite word. Starts with TWA.
Oh, you can't say that one on here?
You told
Absolutely
her not to curse. Don't say that one. No, I was about to get dumped out. But it's like, I think of that all the time where I'm just like, yeah, it's a possibility. Everything's subjective, but there are humorless people in the world, and they're the worst people. So, like, imagine you had to be that person, but everyone respected you. But you never laughed at anything. Like, you have no, like, The Office isn't funny to you.
So embarrassing.
So you lose your humor.
Just think not having any joy in your life in that way.
Well,
like, everyone respects you.
But everyone would know it, too. Like, everybody would be, imagine, it's like you're the not funny person. And everyone's at a party, they're all laughing and having a good time. And then you try to chime in, do a little joke, do a laugh, and everyone's just like,
please stop.
Man, you are just pitiful, Brian. You know, it's just...
You're the most respected guy here.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't you just not laugh today, Brian? Thanks. It's just, I don't know. That's embarrassing to me when someone says that.
Maybe you're talking about a party. How do you leave a party, Tina? Because you are of Russian ancestry and then raised in the Midwest. You travel for a living. You're a personable person. You're extremely funny. Now you're at a private party. There's 50 people. Let's say you know half of them. It's time to go. How are you getting out of here?
I'm gonna just do a quick goodbye. Honestly, I'm gonna try to slip out. I'm going to try to slip out and leave. That's what I am going to do. That's where I'm at now.
So I've been ridiculed for years and years. It's called the Irish goodbye or something else, but we've been calling it the Moondini forever because when I first did it, Rizz was so appalled and he brought it up on air and they've been crashing me ever since. We didn't know there was a name for this, so it's been named the Moondini. I just leave.
Who named it the Moondini?
I think Rizz did when I first did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it since I was young because, like, in social events, I always had the.
He thought he was adopted, but it turns out he just Irish goodbye his parents.
Yeah, I just sneaked out.
He's literally been. He was
went to a
born, and they're
different
like,
party.
take that baby down to the nursery, and Moo's just like, I'm out.
No thanks, no time.
And he just went to the orphanage and
Goodbye.
just showed up.
Usually, especially parties that you're there late and everybody's pretty
Toasted.
squishy, and you're just like, you know what? Like, I
understand that.
If I were to go around and say goodbyes, all I'm doing is interrupting everyone's conversation and making it about me, and I just don't like the attention. I don't like any of that. I feel like it's rude. I think the least rude thing to do here is just say I'm going to the bathroom and head on out.
Now,
I would do it in the middle of conversations too. Which
will.
is probably not acceptable, but like for anybody that knows me, it's fine. I wasn't that engaging anyway. I'm just gonna slip out, and I would always do it when I would know that I got to a point where, okay, I can't hang no more.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
I have started to do that. I didn't used to. I used to be the last guy at everything. I always wanted to be like, let's hang out, And now I'm just like, man, I like to drive myself to places. I like to have an exit plan when I can get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if I'm like, man, I don't like the smell in here, I can get out of there.
Yep, I know my limits. I know my bedtime.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Well, I'm not going to bed. I'm going home to pace and look around and maybe do some yard work and things like that. But
At 11 o'clock at night.
I'm going home. I'm going home to go to bed, and I don't want any friend being like, "Oh, come on, just stick around for 10 more minutes," or "So and so is going to come," or "How about another Dr. Pepper?" or whatever offer is going to be made. No, I'm not going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
The Irish goodbye or the Moondini. Happy to hear you're on my side.
Yeah.
But have you guys heard about the Midwest goodbye? You ever heard this term?
Oh, yeah, where you have to keep saying things. You walk them out to the car, you keep saying goodbye, and you keep going.
This is me.
Yeah, that is Rafe.
Yeah. Yes,
she roasts me for it.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of this.
It is. You even do this at events.
It's
like we'll be at some place when we're only supposed to be there until 8 p.m. Rafe the next day is like, well, yeah, I was at the Blues game until 10:45.
Yeah.
You're like, what? They
I did it
kicked you out
Saturday.
of there before then.
Well, you just say yes to stuff. Like, he will literally just be like, all right, cool. You want to chit chat? You want to dive in? Let's do it. Whereas I'm like showing that I'm visibly annoyed, and people are like, is she okay? And I'm like, guys aren't talking about stuff I like. And then I walk off. It's like, calm down, lady.
So describe.
She's roasted me for it before.
Describe
She's
your
like,
version.
You're such a Midwest goodbye. I will say bye to everybody, and I will, if someone wants to engage, I engage, and I'll keep talking to them, and I'll stay past the time I'm obligated to be somewhere, and I'll do it after shows. Like, if there's fans that want to talk, because I always feel like my time is the thing. Time is the gift you give people, right? Like that, and that's a sobriety thing too. That's part of it too. Is like when I was drinking and doing all that stuff, you're like, it makes you like a selfish version of yourself, where everything's about like the party and what you want to do and all that stuff. So I think some of it's ingrained in like the recovery stuff, but it's like if I'm at a place and somebody's asking for my time, unless they're being really rude, because I will cut that off. If somebody's super drunk or super rude, I'll be like, hey, this interaction's over. But for the most part, I'll talk to people and I'll say bye and I'll try to be polite.
You just want people.
And it takes me a while to get out of there sometimes. I'll be honest. Like, there's times I wish I could Moondini. I wish I had that in me. And I've done it. If I'm at a party where everybody's like sloppy drunk, that's when you'll catch me slipping out, because I'm like, there's no goodbye to be had. Mm-hmm. They're not going to remember it. And I don't want to hear the same story I've already heard 4 times from that guy.
Yeah.
And I'll get out of there.
Yeah, I'm not doing this in a dinner party where we're talking about philosophy.
And that's my version of the Midwest goodbye. And I like, you frame your goodbye well.
Me?
Yeah. Like, you always are like, I'm doing you a favor. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt your conversation. Like, honestly, if you think about it, I'm pretty selfless of me to just slip out the back door and not say goodbye to anybody. And I think there's some truth to that, but I also think you're painting it with a very colorful brush.
I don't feel a need to paint it. That's how I feel in my mind.
But I also think sometimes you're just like, 8 o'clock, I'm out. You're just out of there.
He's got his little alarm.
You're good at time management. Like,
That's
you're
true.
good at, like, when I've done my obligation is done and you're gone. And that's probably because you got 15 kids. And you got stuff to do.
It's for a lot of reasons, and to be honest, it's kind of one of my.
Is that what you have for a Midwest goodbye?
My cheat codes. No, so I'm actually finding this little adult cheat code thing that I had.
Oh, okay.
So the Midwest goodbye, according to the pros, they say that it is lingering in doorways. Which, dude, you do that here. You're the last one in the studio when we're leaving. We're splitting up to go to our offices and stuff, and I'll come back here to.
I also have to write the T's, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'll be hanging in here. Quote, we spend so much time standing in a threshold, one hand on the doorknob, resisting leftovers, hugging, promising to return, setting up plans for next time, resisting leftovers once again, listening to one more story, maybe starting one more story, and being unable to extract ourselves. And this is where a non-Midwestern goodbye spouse loses their mind. Apparently, it's unavoidable. Somebody said, quote, one does not simply cut off a Midwest goodbye. It's the only way out is through.
Yes, that is so true.
You have to get in the car and you have to roll the window down. You keep talking, but you keep acting up slowly. Like, all right, I gotta go.
This person nailed it. They said, one does not simply cut off a Midwest goodbye. The only way out is through. And don't think because you got to your car that you're safe.
That's the truth.
The driveway is never safe. Whatever you do, don't let your partner roll down the window.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. It is just, well, I get it. You want people to feel seen, Rafe. And also, it's like, if I'm super engaged in something, I'm all in,
Yeah,
but
sure, me too.
It can just be, it's
a problem. I'm going to be honest. It is a problem with me. I need to work on it, probably.
Yeah, I'm not a crazy person. I'm not just walking out. Like I said, if it's some sort of sober thing and we're all there for a similar reason, I'll say whatever.
Sure.
But I'll be in a conversation that's super engaging, like you said, and it's great, and I'll finish that conversation. But when it expires, if I'm already past when I'm going to leave, I'm not going to be like, oh, look at all these groups talking. I'm going to go around and say goodbye to all of them.
Yeah,
that drives me crazy.
Too much energy.
Depends on who it is. If it's people I love and I want to say goodbye, and then I will. I also it's rooted in a good place, but it's probably annoying to people who are with me. Is then I'm like, time is the most precious gift you can give someone, right? It's like your time is the one thing that there's infinite or there's a finite amount of.
That's your love language too, huh?
A little bit, where I'm just like, I'm giving you, if you want to speak to, and like, I don't know if I'm going to see some of these people again. Also, like, I feel like you owe it. If you have fans or people that want to come see you or come to your shows and come hang out with you, I feel like you owe them a little piece of your time.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
degree. Yeah,
I'm not
that's
talking
a
about
little
that.
different.
I'm talking about friends that ain't going to
Friends, too.
get mad at me.
Well, yeah, they don't get mad, but it's like, I also feel like it has to do with, like, making people feel seen and loved and like, hey, man, I care about you. I cared enough to come say goodbye to you. Not being like, where the hell did so-and-so go? Oh, cool. Just dipped out. Didn't even say goodbye. We didn't even light the candles on the cake yet. You know, it's like.
I feel bad because I'm like, now that I'm saying it all out loud, I was like, oh, God, I need to start being nicer to people because I'm like thinking
Don't let him frame this as if nice versus
careful.
unnice. No.
It's not even
Don't
that.
frame it that way.
We
Didn't
got
frame it that
gaslit.
way.
We didn't. No.
We got gaslit into being bad people for leaving. We were there to begin with, Rafe. You're lucky I showed up.
Yeah, that is the prevailing attitude of the Irish goodbyers. You're lucky I was even here. That is a narcissistic cheat code.
Oh, I'm the narcissist. You just explained how great of a guy you are.
You're lucky I'm here. You said you were doing everyone a favor by not.
I am. Nobody wants to say
interjecting.
goodbye.
Exhibit A.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, man. But, like, I do love to stand in a doorway or, like, I'll be like, okay, guys, I'll be right back. No. I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, I'm out. And then I'm, like, standing, still telling a story, still LOLing, and, like, you know.
I like people, too.
I know.
To a degree.
I do, too.
I do too.
Same.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, humans
people
are
are fine.
neat.
If I don't spend time with you, look inward.
The only
It's
way.
hard to run me off. Like, it's hard to run off my Midwest goodbye. So if I'm struggling to get away from you, you're probably a very annoying person.
This is not a defense, but more of an explanation. I think, I was on tour for 15 years straight there from the age of 21. So, like, I
Burned out.
Well, it's not that I burned out. My formative years of becoming an adult were in an environment where somebody was in charge of my schedule. I had a tour manager or a manager or whoever it was telling me where I had to be when I had to be. And for the most part, I never knew what time it was. I didn't need to know what time it was. I never knew what day it was. I didn't know the date. I was Groundhog Daying it for years at a time, months on tour. You guys know how the tour thing works. And when you're in your 20s and developing, and you develop no sense of time, and this just kind of the earth is just moving, and I'm just cruising. And then when I come back to St. Louis, there's new highways. There's new buildings. There's companies that are gone. There's businesses that have emerged. Like it's a different world. It was like a time warping kind of thing. And when I would re-enter society, or my raising the kids or being a part of the home, it was really a heck of an adjustment. So I had to figure out how to be a normal person with time. And I know, wow, it's a weird problem. I understand that that's not very relatable. But I had to like really bear down and figure out my time and my schedule. And that was kind of a cheat code for me, is developing a calendar system and writing things down and being a little bit strict on my time. Because otherwise I would just like bleed into the next day. I was missing things I needed to be responsible for here. And, it was kind of a big deal. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons that I very intentionally just say, 8:30, gotta go.
Gotta go, Moondini.
Gotta go. I should have said goodbye is at 8:15 because I have to leave at 8:30.
Rafe's guarding the door. He's like, the only way out.
You're not going anywhere. Give me a hug.
Let me say one more
Hey,
joke.
everybody, Moon's leaving. I'm going to start doing that to you.
Dude, that happens. Rizz used to do that all the time.
That to you. I can't believe I haven't thought of this on my own already.
Rizz used to stop parties.
I'm going to start keeping an eye on you, and I know I can feel it too. And he does.
You're done for.
I could see it on you.
Yep.
I can too.
If we're at a party, like when we were at Learn's birthday party last year, I specifically remember talking to you, and I could see you. You're like, hey, yeah. And I could see your eyes moving to the door, and I go, he's about to do it.
He's about to make it.
That was a we. That was a me and Mallory.
It was you and Mallory, and I could see it just being like, I could feel a different energy because we had talked. We're talking to other people, and we probably talked to each other like 9 separate times.
Right.
Oh, hey man, what's going on? Hey Mallory, how's it? And then it was like, oh, hey, look at this guy. Jimmy Griffin's getting ready to play. And you're like, oh, yeah, he rips. Da-da-da. And then, like, that last interaction, something just got a little colder.
I know what you mean. Yeah, your eyes
It's like a
disconnect
snake
little.
about to strike, dude. You're coiled up. And I'm just like, he's getting ready to dart. This guy, he's getting...
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to start blocking the door and be like, I see you. I see you about to dart out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I think Moon's about to leave.
That would be such a turd move. You do it with a microphone, too.
Oh, man.
Get a bullhorn. I'm going to get a Moondini bullhorn. Attention, everyone at the party. Moon's trying to leave without saying goodbye. Please form a line at the door.
Please form a line.
I think the key to life is knowing yourself. And I started to learn about myself that there was like a danger zone in the evening. If you get past a certain time or a certain amount of drinks or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
There was like a danger zone. And if I stayed in that danger zone, it was going to be a longer night than I wanted. All my plans, all the things that I knew were good for me, were no longer going to be possible.
The only way out is through.
Yeah, so it's almost like I'm pulling an ejector seat.
Yeah.
And I think I just got used to that during that time, especially when you're on tour. Like I said, you could, like, time will get away from you, and somebody says, well, you ain't got bus call till 3 a.m. And you know somebody's there to drag you there if you need to.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous scenario, guys.
I'm with you.
You got to figure out what that ejector seat is. You got to know yourself.
Well, that's why you got to get dogs. If you're not good with time, you have to have dogs. So you always are remembering, like, I haven't let him out in like 3 or 4 hours. I need to get back home. Sorry, guys.
Right.
I got to leave.
It helps. It helped me a lot. I would say I had the worst trained dog possibly in America, but God, he was a good boy. R.I.P. Simba.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But not trained.
Well, so that's one of my cheat codes, and I have a list here of people online talking about their adult cheat codes that kind of change their lives or even save their lives. Kind of, the up, down, left, right, A, B, or B, A start for life. Number one, I'll give you some examples, and maybe it'll get you thinking. Number one is realizing most people are not thinking about you as much as you think. It takes away a lot of unnecessary pressure. I think that is 100% a rule that everybody should remind themselves. Nobody's really thinking about you.
Was this segment planned against me?
No, brother. I got this.
You just said everyone's thinking about you.
Oh, nice.
Or no one's thinking about you.
Number two is dropping social media and not caring what other people think. So obviously this has got some themes here. Number three is something that's
hard for us as public figures, though. Like especially comedians, and even music too. At this point, you have to be so famous that you don't need it. Like Will Ferrell isn't on social media, which is great. Be nice to be, or you have like a social media manager that's like But if you're in that mid-level where you're still having to manage all your own stuff, like it sucks because you do kind of have to be on it. It is part of the deal now. Yeah, comedy it is for sure.
But you don't have to worry about what people think of it.
No, and people. I mean, the comments are brutal. It's you. Yeah, you get thick skin because everyone's just an a-hole.
I think that's a good sign.
For sure.
I think it's a good, especially in music. Like I'm writing a record right now for Greek Fire, and it's like I'm doing what I want to hear. I'm not really worried about anything else.
Right.
You know, like I'm obviously serving an audience, and I have a particular sound and things that are expected.
But you have to promote shows. So
but I don't even think about that.
When you promote a show and someone gets out there and they're like, your band sucks.
Yeah.
I've never come to your show.
Maybe
You're
we
like,
do.
Okay. Thank you. Why? Just move on. Like, why do you? So, I mean, it is part of it. You don't have to care about that person, but you still see it, and it still does register. But you do get better at, like, pushing that to the side, I think.
For sure.
Or using it as fuel.
My point is I would love to just get off it.
Right.
Oh, we can't.
I'd love to just be like, I wish I could just take and I've done it before. I've taken like a month off where I'm like, I'm just not going to post. And then it's like, it kills your algorithm. And it's like, these companies know, like, if you're not consistent, they'll punish you. And it sucks because it's like, sometimes it is good to take a mental break from this.
I'm not consistent with it at all. I always forget about it. And then, like this past weekend, last week I did a couple posts and they got a bazillion views. So Instagram was like, I didn't realize it at the time, they're rewarding me for coming back, kind of. And then I made more posts over the weekend, like, dude, this is sweet. I'm crushing it. And they were all terrible again. So I'm like, all right, screw Instagram. I'm over it again.
Yeah, dopamine hit's gone.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're out.
So you're doing it for the likes. And for
Yeah.
the
Of
views,
course.
What you're saying.
But do you guys actually read the comments ever?
Yeah, sometimes.
I need to start doing that.
You have to learn not to.
But it just doesn't bother me. Like if somebody is upset with something that I do artistically,
yeah,
I think it's probably a good thing. I put it also with the good stuff, and maybe that's totally delusional for me. But I feel like if you're not doing something that upsets somebody, then what are you doing?
Sure, that's the old
Agreed.
adage. Is like if
I'm here.
if you're for everybody, you're for no one.
Exactly, but it's also like it's proof that I am doing something,
Right.
And that's all I need. I just need to know that I'm working hard to provide for my family, for my children, and
Yeah.
that's all. And having something that someone reacts to is just proof to me that I did something. I worked hard.
Sure.
I got out of bed and I did something gnarly that most people aren't willing to execute. That's all.
Absolutely.
And most of that stuff isn't real. That's the thing you have to realize. And like, because I've had people in my life that are super sensitive to it. Like comedian, like you get to a certain level and you start getting more attention, whether it's comic, being a comedian or being an entertainer or whatever. It's like, I mean, we've gone through it together where it's like most of the people that hate on you don't even actually hate you. They just are miserable.
Yeah, they're like
Just
going
like
through
miserable
something.
people, and they're going through something, or even they're not. They're just miserable people. Like they don't actually even have feelings about what you do. They're just like, I want to ruin someone's day. I've chosen you today, and that's it.
It's power and control.
Yeah,
they hate
that's
us because they ain't us.
Yeah, dude, I heard that
Shawty.
somewhere one time on a bumper sticker.
And I always love that too, where someone they're the kind of person that's trashing you, and then you see it in public and you're like, dude, big fan, and they want a picture and you're like, thought you were the one that emailed.
Man, I
us.
sent you that email that says fire King Scott.
Yeah, thanks.
Tell him
man.
to shut up. Hey man, would you mind signing this for my daughter? Yeah.
Hey,
It's
man.
my resignation
Thanks,
letter
dude.
as a father.
Number 3 is something I feel like we're all terrible at, and it's getting enough sleep and drinking water. I'm doing better with the water, but man, I gotta be better with sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
Pulled the trigger on that Tempur-Pedic.
Holy
Blah, blah.
smokes!
We'll see.
Big
The
money,
big one,
big
huh?
money.
Well, I didn't get the top of the line model, but I did.
Is it shaped like an
what
N?
shape?
It is. It's shaped like a. It's shaped like a Z
A Z, that's right.
for sleep. We'll see. I've only slept on it a couple nights. I'm still getting used to. But it does have like the little.
Oh, it does? I got that too.
yeah.
I got that
Hospital
too.
bed.
I have the
loud is
Relaxopedic that does that.
Yeah, and I can raise the head up a little bit. So if Daddy's got the acid, if I had hot wings a little too close to bed, I can try to fight acid reflux and get ahead of it.
I was just going to say, you're never going to use it unless you're sick. But when you're sick, it's the greatest. Turns you into a hospital bed.
I'll bet.
Let me see that TV screen a little easier.
Honestly, it's just good
I
for
love it.
for like having acid reflux and just like I'm like, oh, I ate prime rib at 7:30 last night and had to lay down at like 8. And I was like, oh, I had horseradish sauce less than a half hour ago. I know what's about to happen to me. And I just said, I'm going to sleep at a little 30-degree angle and see if I can keep that acid down in Daddy's belly tonight. Didn't work, but it helped.
Oh,
This
I
one,
love it.
Good
number
sleep
4.
is important, dude.
Oh, dude, it's so important.
That's how the guy got me. Because this is all you hear. Sleep, you sleep
Good
in
sleep,
water,
good
sleep
sleep.
in water, sleep in water. Which I know, why aren't water beds popular then? That's both.
I know. It's everything.
But
We
the
tried
guy's
that
like, everyone's like, you spend a third of your life in bed. It's an investment. Third of your life. And I go, yeah, I know. Just like, it's so much money. Like to me, as a kid who grew up secondhand everything, to me, a bed should cost $75 on Facebook Marketplace.
I agree.
And we should have to flip the mattress because there's clearly, it looks like a treasure map because someone sweated on it for the last 20 years and now it's mine. And like getting in that mindset of like, because they're all expensive, dude. Even the cheap mattresses aren't cheap. I don't know the markup on that business. Let's look into that.
It's a grimy
well,
business.
It is investment.
I think they're doing good. They have.
You're investing in your sleep, in your life, in your health.
Yep.
Number 4 is, and I'm not kidding, this completely changed my life. Saying, let me check my calendar instead of saying yes. It buys you time, yes. People respect it for the most part. But also, if you don't want to do something, you say, sorry, I have plans, and you don't have to say more. But honestly, for me, checking my calendar and having it written out, I know that sounds so stupid, has taken everything off of my brain.
That's not stupid. I have a paper planner, and I have for years. I'm like Brett Kavanaugh, dude. I've got freaking 10 planners at home, locked and loaded from the last 10 years.
And you use them.
Well, they're like, I just keep them, and yeah, I use them for everything. I mean, I would fall apart.
I would have journals and things in my 20s and 30s that I just didn't use. And then I'd get the new one every time there's a new year, but I wouldn't use it. And my wife was like, you have got to get your stuff together, because that's what she does. She helps people get their lives together. And she's like, start here and your whole life will change. And when I finally started doing that, it took things out of my head. It sounds so dumb and elementary, and I feel like a total idiot for not doing it until my 40s.
Yeah.
But man, it's great. Now, it's a little troublesome if I don't have my calendar with me, and Rafe is like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, what do you mean?
I'm the same way, dude.
He does it all the time. Like Rizz is like, what do you mean you don't know where you're going tomorrow? I was like, I don't know.
Everything's in here.
Yeah.
I don't even hardly, they get mad at me for not saying yes to like calendar invites. And I go, I'm coming.
Me too.
And they're like, well, you didn't say yes to the invite. And I go, I said yes in my calendar. It says yes right here.
Right.
April 27th, I got a yes, see you at the meeting. And I'm like, why do you need to know? Because I'm like, I'm not going to look at it. Do you ever look at your calendar invites, honestly? Like, I don't look at mine ever, so it can be on there.
You mean on work email? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Like, I may not say yes.
No, I don't.
But I write it down.
I do, because we have the...
It drives people crazy.
It's easy on the Outlook thing.
Sure it is.
Click it so I can see
That's
if
my
we have
Irish
something
goodbye.
today after the show.
I'm an email Irish goodbye. Yeah.
To be honest, I rely on Learn. If Learn wasn't here, I'd be missing every meeting.
Really?
Learn is our human calendar.
She does know.
Which is dangerous, because Moon is who I rely on, so it's like...
I remind you. I was going to go, hey, Learn reminded us we have a meeting tomorrow.
It's like,
there we go.
Which is crazy, because you guys all actually rely on me, so everything's going to fall apart.
Yes, exactly. Number 5 is if you exercise daily, even a little, you actually don't feel as old as you are. That's a fairly obvious one. Number 6 is just say, I don't know enough about that to have an opinion yet. That's hard for people.
Yeah, it's a big one.
People respect this way more than a half-baked hot take.
Yeah.
And it instantly kills about 90% of arguments that people were trying to waste energy on. Mm-hmm. Number 7, let people be wrong. Let people be wrong. That one's a big cheat code, and I know it was going around for a while. Like Keanu Reeves tweeted something, or he said something in an interview when people were like, do you get in a lot of conversations or arguments? And he said, I refuse to argue with anybody. If somebody says 2 + 2 is 5, I say, yeah, you're right. See you later. And I think that's a great take.
Yeah.
Number 6, give fewer Fs. It's not possible to care about everything and everybody.
Yeah, teachers.
Number 9 is kindness. It'll get you far with call center staff and just about anyone you interact with on a daily basis. It greases the wheels of most interactions. Shout out to the AutoZone on Olive. That dude last night, nicest guy ever.
Really?
I was just, I was in there with a couple of my kids, and we were just kind of being nice. The guy seemed like he was kind of having a long night. This was later into the evening, and this dude hooked it up and was like, he told my kids, he's like, take care of your old man when he gets old. He was the nicest dude ever, and hooked it up on a headlight for my son's truck. So,
ooh,
shout
nice.
out, AutoZone on Olive.
Nice.
Thank you, dude.
Love it.
Number 10, before you buy something you really don't need, think about how many hours you have to work to afford it.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay. If you have enough, you don't need more. You came in this morning and said, what a blessing.
I did.
What a blessing to be here.
It's true. I mean it.
Learn from other people's mistakes. Those errors are free of personal consequences. It's a good one. Number 13, the classic, if it takes less than 5 minutes to do, just do it right now. Number 14 is clean your blender by blending water and soap. Very practical.
Yeah, somebody else brought this up the other day.
I have not heard a lot of these.
How are you supposed to cut your fingers if you...
And number 15 is ice cream for breakfast, which, that's dumb.
I agree.
That's absolutely dumb. Hey, how was that cruise? I know you were on the big cruise with Rafe and the whole comedy group not too long ago.
Dude, it was nuts. Honestly, I feel like I'm still recovering from it in a way, but I'm here. I'm alive.
Recovering because it was so much fun, and now you're back to reality?
So much fun, back to reality, and now it's like I gotta, start grinding again.
Anything
But then
wild?
I go back on tour in a month or in 3 weeks, I guess. So it was, honestly, yes, it was wild, but really, I had so much fun getting to know like the fans that were there. Like everything was just really authentic. Everybody was being themselves.
Yeah.
There was old people, there was young people, there was gay people, there was trans people, we had some black people too on the Trailer Trash Tammy cruise, so give it up for that. That was cool. I was just like, wow, we're really killing it. Like, it was, I don't know, just everyone was awesome, and I felt like everyone felt seen. Like, that's what everybody kept saying to us. They're like, dude, this is, I can just be myself.
Yeah.
And I don't feel weird or dumb or stupid. And like, you
Something
guys.
about international waters where all the rules are gone, man. You feel good.
Yeah, no, I mean, people were just really, it was just like, everyone just gets it, man. We're all
vibes,
there to
yeah.
have a good time and like
It is.
enjoy our lives.
I feel
The
like
maritime law.
those cruises, the rock cruises, the 311 cruise, the shipwrocked, the comedy cruises, all those things, like you said, like everybody, performer and fan, everybody's just hanging out and just having the greatest of times.
I cried every day in a good way, like just happy tears. Talking to people, like I was just like, oh my God, like just getting too intense. I got my body painted by a woman.
And that made you cry?
No, that was just, I mean, another story. I got it topless. A woman painted my body.
You got topless and were crying, and you were crying.
Was not crying while I was getting painted, but I did cry later hugging somebody while I was painted.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's walking around the cruise just painted up.
Well, I do feel like cruises.
I saw her from the balcony, and I go, I think Dina's naked. And then I was
But it looks like the paint rubbed off.
All right,
from a
moving
hug
on.
or two.
Just moved on with my day from the top deck.
Yeah.
It is she has a cool audience. Like she cultivates, it's like we've talked earlier last week and this week about the Grand Falloon, the Kurt Vonnegut quote about like being involved with groups that don't actually matter. It's about the community. Like pick the group. You can be a D&D person, or you can be an improv person, or you can be go on a 90s rock cruise. You can be Team Rizz. That's a great Grand Falloon. And like Tammy's fans are very like loving and accepting of everyone. And it's like I had someone at the Team Rizz event Saturday be like, hey, is it worth, we love cruises. Is the Tammy cruise worth going on? And I was like, I talked to John, the smoking weirdo. He's gone to every one. I'm like, there's people in the Team Rizz group that went, and like they're like, we go to cruises all the time. This is hands down our favorite one, because it's like, even the 6-man people that run it were like, we love you guys. Like, you're so nice and you're so like inclusive and loving to everybody, and like the fans are polite. They don't treat us like crap, and like she's cultivated a really like good audience as far as like people like what Tina's talking about.
Yeah, it's like
you just feel like you can be yourself and nobody's judging you. And I mean, you're immune to boobies by the end of this cruise. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, like showgirls?
They're coming out. They're out and about, and by the end, you're like, ma'am, everybody's got them. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Which
Sounds
is nice.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Yeah, that
like,
does sound terrible.
You're just immune to it. You just
Maybe
gotta
I should
let
leave
people-
halfway through. I'll just Moondini the cruise.
Oh, no,
While they still mean
Hard.
something
That's
to
the
me.
call of the void, dude. Don't do that. That's the ultimate Moondini. You just walk off of your balcony into the ocean. Be like, what happened to Moon? It's
I
like,
didn't mean that.
He belongs to the sea now.
No, I'll have a little.
And I got a bullhorn on the other balcony. Like, hey, everybody, Moon just jumped off the boat.
No,
Everybody wave at Moon as the tide takes his life away from us.
Now I'll be in a rowboat. I'll just stay in Cozumel for a while.
Man.
Well, I've been on a couple cruises, and I feel like something unique happens every single time. And the staff is always kind of great. You know, they're supposed to be in the background, not really supposed to be making memories for you necessarily. It's supposed to be, just making the ship run, right? Here's a story for a magical engagement video. The setting is perfect. The cameras are ready. The people that need to know need to know. You've even clued in the Carnival Cruise people. And then they ruin your proposal because Amanda's now husband, Gary, arranged for the staff to deliver the ring to him at the start of the romantic dinner on the cruise. He would then propose, and the servers would come over with a cake and maybe even a little sing-along to celebrate. But the cake and the song arrived before the proposal. So they were congratulating Amanda and Gary on the engagement and even singing a happy engagement song before she even knew what happened. So the video is amazing because the guy looks super confused and he's super annoyed. And then he smiles and kind of goes with it. But here's the audio. Check this out.
All right. So we're going to sing Happy Engagement.
What?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
What?
No, he
1, 2, and 3. Happy Engagement to you.
Is there
Happy Engagement to you. Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement.
Real clever.
Happy Engagement to
What?
This is giving real Christmas story Chinese restaurant vibes.
Yes.
The fa-ra-ra-ra-ra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do if that happens?
Lean in.
Yeah. I mean, it's time to.
Well, of course you lean in, but listen, I have problems with this man that is doing this proposal. You couldn't even plan a vacation. You had to book a cruise because you don't know how to plan a real vacation, and then you're going to put the proposal on the employees there too. I think he should have done more work. I think he is trying to be too lackadaisical. He's like, yeah, these guys got it. What are you talking about? They're working on a cruise ship in the middle of the sea, and you want them to be like, yeah, let me stop. We're in the weeds right now. We've got 55 tickets in the kitchen. Let me get over here and do your proposal. I think that's crazy.
That's a hot take.
Whoa.
Well,
Wow.
Got him.
That's it. That's what I think that is a crazy thing. And that's why the girl goes, what? That's why she said that, because she's
She was
like,
thinking
you know
of the
what?
kitchen staff?
Oh, no, because she's thinking, Craig, you're a loser. You're a loser. You brought me on this dumb free cruise.
His name was Gary.
Gary,
Thank
whatever. I couldn't remember.
There's not a lot of
Man.
those names. Gary anymore.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, I just feel like that all around is a very lazy proposal. I'm out. I'm out, Gary.
Congratulations, Gary, you loser.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Today's Team Rizz member of the day brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Catch all the madness, grab specials, and help raise money for the Wonderland Camp now through April 7th at Hot Shots. Get the details, hotshotsnet.com. Ladies and gentlemen, today we welcome Jake Waltrip from Rochester, Illinois.
Jake.
Jake is a longtime fan and a Rizz evangelist who recruited his wife after a mishap on a cruise. No, I'm just kidding. He now listens every morning with his 1-year-old son. So watch your mouth.
Hey. Sorry.
Jake says, the way you make the audience feel like we're right there is quite unique. The first hour is just chopping it up, and it's outstanding. The games are hilarious. I always miss Jeff, but the current cast is nothing short of 3 stars. I relate mostly to Rizz. As I get older, I just morph into this angry old man. King Scott with the hilarious one-liners, Moon's unique and often opposite perspectives. Rafe's ability to say that weird thing we're all thinking but afraid to say and learn. Thank you for keeping your dumb guys in line and finally bringing the female perspective to the show. Despite being allergic, Jake has a cat, so he's popping allergy meds left and right. He and his wife welcomed their first child after trying for quite some time. Meanwhile, his brother is on his seventh child. Jake was working at the bank the day that Rafe ran into his ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Oh,
What
I've
bank?
never heard about this. Somebody's a liar.
Hey, Jake, be cool, man.
Jake,
My girl's here today.
Be cool.
Jake the
Working
snake.
at the bank when I ran into my ex-girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
You got me,
What
man.
bank and what ex-girlfriend? I don't know.
He didn't say it was like a
Jake,
regular band.
shoot me an email and elaborate on that
Could've been
story.
one-
Jog my memory.
Sign up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz.
Oh,
Oh, now it hit you?
Did you donate something?
well, my ex-girlfriend worked at a bank. I wonder if he worked at the bank with her when we met, is what he means. We'll see.
I'm just reading what's on the sheet, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Everything's fine.
Okay, Rafels, you get to do some crap on. Tell me what's going
Yeah, I
on.
don't get to do this often. Daddy's doing crap today. Keith Richards' hands may close out the Stones' tour hopes. There's already been problems with Mick, and now we got problems with Keith. Production on Sophie
Get
Turner's
out.
Tomb Raider is on hold. A special report on music we do not care about. And today is Christopher Walken's birthday, and we got a list of the best Christopher Walken roles of all time.
Ooh, be
all that
thinking
and
of
more
that.
in Crap on Celebrities
Be
next.
thinking of that. What is your favorite Christopher Walken role? Text us on the Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB, or jump into the chat on the Bud Light studio cams. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the Rizzuto Show. Rizz will be back tomorrow. Lerm will be back tomorrow. But today we have Tina D-Ball sitting in.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
You guys like this song?
Yeah, it feels good.
I titled it That Sexy Teen Wolf Scene. Do you know the scene I'm talking about?
No, but I bet it's
don't?
hot.
Talking to his son.
When they're in like the makeup room.
That is what it sounds like.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Okay, I've never seen Teen Wolf.
You've never seen Teen Wolf?
Yeah,
Out with you.
never.
She
Never
hasn't
seen it?
seen a lot of being growing up Russian. I think a lot of the
Anti-movies.
Americana. She just never
Hunt for
seen
Red
a lot of-
October really dampened the
Yeah,
the cinema
she's seen
experience.
Red Dawn like 45 times,
Yes.
but never
Hates
seen...
it. It's a horror film for her.
I've seen October Sky.
I don't know what that is. Is that a Christopher Walken film?
No, it's
A
not-
Russian one.
No.
She just heard the word October and is trying to
I know.
relate.
Oh, okay.
And I appreciate it.
She saw a
it's
movie
a Jake
in October
Gyllenhaal
once.
movie,
Yeah,
right?
it's a good try. It's a good try. Man, thank you guys.
She'd never seen Goonies. Did you see E.T.?
No.
You've never seen E.T.?
No,
there's
that
gotta be
I have
Russian
seen ET.
knockoffs.
I have seen ET. I got scared.
Okay.
And just said no.
Have
I
you-
have seen
is there
ET.
There's a lot
Russian
of like
knockoffs? This is a
classic
safe place.
films because our parents didn't grow up here, so it's like the classic films our parents made us watch or like took us to. She didn't. There's a lot of times I'll make a reference of like a film that's in the American zeitgeist, and she'll be like, nah.
Wow.
And then it's hard because I think it hurt me, but I think I tried to get you to watch Goonies, and it's like not seeing it as a kid. It's like it just doesn't have the same effect.
And there's
She's
no
like, it's good.
knockoffs.
She's like, it's cute.
That you saw in Russia. There's no knockoffs.
No.
We are going to
Yakovs.
go watch Loonies. A story about the Russian child who loves his country and becomes professional ice skater. It seems fun.
Well, thanks for being with us
This is December sky.
on this nice Tuesday, March 31st.
Thank you.
We do a little back in the day on March 31st, and did you know that 137 years ago, in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was officially dedicated today? That's right. At 984 feet tall, it was the world's tallest structure of its time. How cool is that? It held that title until the 1930s when New York built the Chrysler Building and then the Empire State Building. 94 years ago, in 1932, Ford unveiled its new V8 engine. We're still using those. 68 years ago, in 1958, Chuck Berry released his rock and roll classic, Johnny B. Good. 59 years ago, 1967, Jimi Hendrix set fire to his guitar for the first time during a concert in London. 34 years ago, 1992, Bruce Springsteen released his 9th and 10th albums on the same day, Human Touch and Lucky Town. 33 years ago, 1993, Brandon Lee died on the set of The Crow after being shot in the stomach with a gun that was supposed to be loaded with blanks. Now, this was a detail I didn't know. The special effects crew was actually rigging real bullets into blanks, and one of them misfired. Brandon's death was ruled an accident. 31 years ago, 1995, Selena was shot to death in Corpus Christi by the founder of her fan club. Yolanda Saldivar was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. She was denied parole last year. Jennifer Lopez would later build her career off the 1997 movie. 27 years ago, 1999, The Matrix was released. You seen The Matrix?
Yeah.
All right.
It's so cool.
26 years ago in 2000, the movie High Fidelity was released, starring John Cusack as a record store owner, Lisa Bonet as one of his lovers, and Jack Black as also one of his lovers. As his employee.
Oh.
12 years ago, it's a different movie, right? Mm-hmm. 12 years ago in 2014, How I Met Your Mother aired its final episode. Spoiler alert, where the mother's fate was finally revealed, and
Yes.
Ted's kids encourage him to ask Aunt Robin out. 7 years ago, in 2019, rapper Nipsey Hussle was fatally shot outside his clothing store in South Central L.A. He was 33. The guy who shot him was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison. And that's what happened on March 31st, back in the day. All right, Rafels, it's been a minute since you've done crap on celebrities, so
Many minutes.
you better bring it.
Let's see what I can do. Well, let's start with music, and this one's going to hit close to home for me and Tina D-Ball over here. Let's start with the Rolling Stones. In December, it was reported that the Stones plan to move their UK European tour from 25 to 26, and it hit an even bigger snag this week. Keith Richards says he didn't think he could commit and wasn't keen on a big stadium tour over 4 months. Richards, who turned 82 on December 18th, has battled arthritis in his hands for a long time, apparently secretly, and the one band member who's always pushing for them to perform. He's opened up about his struggles in a new interview with Guitar World, saying he plays fewer notes because not as fast as I used to be at my age. What I find most interesting about the guitar is you can compensate for certain disabilities and nimbleness and find other ways for getting around the problem. Teaches you another thing. You'll never stop learning. You always learn to play a different way. To help him compensate, he's using a wider fingerboard to help compensate for his large arthritic knuckles. His quote, large arthritic knuckles, which is crazy. He says, honestly, I look at my hands and my hands look at me and we say, well, let's see what we can do today. Let's see what we can do today. And that's the way he plays the guitar. And he says, I'll play it until my fingers fall off. Get over here. I love you. Last Stones performance in their native England in 2022, and their last show was July 21st, 2024, in Ridgedale, Missouri.
We were there.
Me, you, and Learn's mom might inadvertently been at the last Rolling Stones show ever.
Yeah.
So you're kind of rooting for them not to do it again.
I mean, I
so
want them
you
to
can-
tour, but it's just like, that's a weird... And we had that conversation when we were there.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you never know. I go, every certain artists, God bless them, Stones, Willie, some others, every concert, you're like, this could inadvertently be
Yeah.
the last show.
Absolutely. And if he's talking about needing a Jitterbug guitar, it's like...
I've got a Jitterbug guitar. Start me up. Call my grandkids and program my remote. I can't turn on my TV.
Oh, that's the podcast title.
What
for sure.
channel is Netflix on? It's just them singing about grandpa stuff.
Beautiful.
What channels now? I mean, the fact that
The
he's
Jitterbug guitar is the funniest thing I've heard all
That
day.
is awesome.
My goodness.
Clock out, go home. You killed
You
it.
might need to patent that real quick.
I'm
good.
out.
Yeah, he's on a Jitterbug. So that's like a crazy thing. Like, we were sitting in, we saw him in a small venue. We sat with
Outside?
Learn's mom and her friends, and we were like, we had that conversation on a blanket. We were like, you never know. This could be it.
So you did it. You cursed them.
I don't know. I will say we went to dinner at the Overlook at Top of the Rock at the Johnny Morris
Johnny
place.
Brock's, Johnny Morse.
And we saw Mick Jagger in a pink shirt holding a to-go bag of food. And there's some stuff you shouldn't see, man. There's certain celebrities you just don't want to see them being
agree.
normal people.
We need distance. Our rock stars have no distance.
It hurt me to think of Mick Jagger like eating in his hotel room bed, just like eating leftovers out of a to-go box, like sitting crisscross applesauce watching, Shawshank Redemption on TBS. I don't want to think about it.
Thinking to himself, is this it?
I think we have pictures of that too because we were so sad.
You sniped pictures.
I think we did snag
Yeah,
a picture of
we
Mick
did.
Jagger.
Everybody-
You wouldn't say that, though.
We were watching
did.
a,
You
we were
never
watching
told
a
us.
sunset
Show
off of
me.
a hill
Show
with
me.
there were cannons going off, and I noticed everyone's facing the other way, and it's everybody taking pictures of Mick and Keith standing up, and you just saw Keith Mundini'd. Keith looked down and saw people taking pictures, and he did the Homer Simpson in the shrubs.
Yeah, my guy.
He's gone,
My
dude.
guy,
he
dude.
slid back, and Brief and I just couldn't stop laughing because he's wearing this little pink shirt, looking like he's about to go to a freaking 7th grade mixer.
Yeah, white shorts
Mick
and a
Jagger.
pink shirt.
No way.
I promise, he literally
What?
looked like
He
kind of.
did look like he was going to a
disheveled.
Sadie Hawkins dance in 7th grade, and he was holding a little to-go bag. And I was like, I don't like this.
Show me. Find the date.
Okay, hold on.
I
Give
hope
me a
it was
minute.
someone's doggy bag. They were
July
just giving it to him.
21st, so look on the 20th. Well, while she looks like that up, let's talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. With over 8 million vote cast, New Edition remains in first place for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fan vote, and the voting heads into the final week this week. Phil Collins, who sat atop the leaderboard for 3 weeks, remains in second. Some of his fellow rock acts, NXS and Billy Idol, took a few steps back as Shakira pole vaulted. I know what body part she pole vaulted with, from 9th to 5th. And NXS goes to 5th to 6th. Wu-Tang overtakes Idol, who drops from 7th to 9th. Let's just go over the list. In first place, New Edition, with over 800,000 votes. Phil Collins with over 700. Pink, 705. Luther Vandross, and my mom loves Luther. 630. Shakira in 5th. NXS, Sade, Wu-Tang, Billy Idol, and Mariah Carey rounding out the top 10. And the last 7... not doing so great. Lauryn Hill, Iron Maiden, Melissa Etheridge, The Black Crowes, Oasis, surprisingly low on the list. 15th, Joy Division in New Order, and Jeff Buckley. You can vote.
Wait. These are nominees, or this is just the fan
These
vote?
are the fan votes, and that's how they're doing right now. That's 1 through 17, which I think we've proven the fan vote.
Yeah, so the 15th is going to win first. And
They don't care about the fan vote.
Yeah, it's
a
kind of,
pretendies to make us feel good.
Yeah, it's a pretendies. You can vote for, but you can vote on it. Go to rockhall.com, and you can vote for up to 7 artists once a day. And the top 5 artists selected by the public will comprise a fan's ballot. So you can get them on the ballot, so that's nice.
You say Phil Collins is in there?
Yeah, Phil Collins is number 2.
How are we talking about that?
I don't even know, man.
You got to get that guy in it before he's dead.
The class of 2026 will be announced in mid-April, and the ceremony set for fall at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. We have a celebrity RIP. Did you find the picture?
No, no.
Okay, I have a celebrity RIP. Matt Krapansky, a founding drummer and post-hardcore band Boy Sets Fire, passed away. No cause of death has been given as of yet, but he did pass away yesterday. Moving on, Tina will be interested in this. I got some Celine Dion news.
Yes.
Celine Dion celebrated her 58th birthday yesterday, and by sharing a special announcement, happy birthday, Celine. She's ready to make her comeback with a residency in Paris. So she is coming back from her stone man grayscale disease or whatever she's got. Oh. She's playing 10 concerts over 5 weeks starting September 12th. These will be her first shows since being diagnosed with stiff person syndrome in December of 2022. And Celine says, and I quote, I want to let you know that I'm doing great, managing my health. I'm feeling good. I'm singing again. I'm doing a little bit of dancing this year. I'm getting the best birthday gift of my life. I'm getting a chance to see you, to perform, and once again in Paris, beginning September. I'm strong. I'm feeling excited, obviously a little nervous, and most of all, I am grateful for all of you.
Heck yes.
How excited are you?
I'm the biggest Celine fan ever.
I picked this for you, so.
I am so happy for her, first and foremost, because you could tell she was like destroyed when she could not sing. I don't know if you guys watch that documentary, but you should. There's a documentary.
It is a great documentary.
She loves music so much, and she loves singing. And when Rafe got me tickets to see Celine in Vegas a few years ago, before she ended her residency, and dude, it was epic.
Oh, I bet.
It was her last show, ironically. We're ending a lot of people's shows.
Damn,
killing
dude.
careers.
dang.
It wasn't. I'm kidding.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
Well, I looked so scared because I said damn, and I was like,
She's the greatest singer to live in our era. Her and Whitney.
Unbelievable. I mean, she is next level. And yeah, Whitney's unreal too. Donna Summer, though. I like Donna Summer a lot. I'll put her in.
Celine is the voice queen.
Yeah, it's next level.
Well, speaking of voice queens, Leanne Rimes, country music voice queen.
Oh,
Haven't
yeah.
heard from her in a while.
This was fascinating. Did you guys catch this yesterday, the video of this?
Yeah,
No.
we have some audio of this. So Leanne Rimes got a 60-second procedure called a deep jaw release that relieves tension and built-up stress in the jaw. After it's done, she immediately bursts out into tears before laughing it off. I think it's crazy.
It is crazy, and I actually brought this up to my wife, who's in the health and fitness world, and I was like, and she goes, yeah, this has been a popular thing going around, and I said, well, I mean, if it wasn't a commercial, it is now for this thing because it was so real watching her like break down and do this whole sob thing, and she was like, of course they're like
cracked it. She's like blue.
Oh, so.
But now
Was that her?
Now she's trauma free.
Nice.
Trauma free. Here's the audio.
You got it. Hold on. Say that part of my life is over.
Part of my life better be over. Oh my God, you just don't realize how much tension is in there until
it's gone.
So that was kind of a shortened version, actually. If the video is longer, and it's weird because it's got this guy with his fingers in her mouth, and he's like,
It's crazy looking.
he's like pressing real hard on all these places that you really shouldn't be able to reach, and it looks horribly painful. And she's like in horrible pain, and then she just breaks down and like has this like
Does
sob
Does it actually,
session.
it
Yeah.
actually helps, I guess?
Sounded like she busted one a little bit.
It certainly did. I will be honest.
Sounded like she kind of busted one out there. I'm going to be honest with you, and good for her. Good for Leanne Rimes.
Yep, and I know because she sounded like she was crying a little bit, and sometimes that happens to people.
Every once in a while, it's an awkward moment
Yeah,
in post-coitus. Speaking of post-coitus, T Swift is in the news.
Hey, oh wait, I wanted.
What's the news? It's got to be huge, right?
Big celebrity legal drama. Taylor Swift is being sued over the name of her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. Unfortunately, a performer named Maren Wade says, "Not so fast, Tay-Tay." That name's been here for over a decade. She claims she built a brand around Confessions of a Showgirl starting back in 2014, turning it into a column, a podcast, and even live shows. Now she's filed a lawsuit against Taylor Swift, which I'm sure will have no repercussions from her fan base whatsoever, and UMG Recordings for trademark infringement, saying that the album title is way too close and confusing for fans and hurting her business. Here's where it gets interesting, though. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office actually rejected Swift's attempt to trademark the album name, saying it's too similar to Wade's existing brand. So she does have a case here, especially since both are tied to entertainment and performance. Wade's argument is basically, I spent 12 years building this, and now one of the biggest artists on earth steamrolled it and ripped it off and just took it for themselves after the patent office told her she couldn't have it. Swift hasn't commented yet, but does have over 170 trademarks tied to her empire, which is crazy. She has 170
Golly.
patents. So this could end in one of two ways. A quiet buyout, which I can imagine what that's going to cost, or a full-on legal showdown. Either way, it's giving less love story and more of courtroom era. Come on, that's funny. What do you guys think? You think she's going to do the buyout?
Man, I think cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah,
You know
congrats.
She's about to get paid, right?
Yes.
She about to get paid big time. I already know that. Number one, because Taylor Swift probably feels so freaking bad right now. Because here's the deal, Pumpkin Eels. I don't think that Taylor. I mean, I bet she pitched it and was like, I want to do the life of a showgirl. And then I bet they were like, oh my God, we got you. Don't even worry about it. And then behind the scenes, everyone is
Oh my God, as in
freaking
the legal
out.
department said, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
like
we're the legal department.
Her
Oh
people.
my God.
Yeah. Her people. They definitely said that. And that's all the cash that she's going to have to pay out. Because it's, I think they probably did it like behind her back or something and like just assured her that everything was fine. I would imagine. And even if not, here's my thing. Confessions of a Showgirl. Okay. Are you gonna sue Usher? Are you gonna sue Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis for Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen? Like I don't know.
Okay.
I'm out.
I'm not sure I follow that complete train of
That's
thought.
a hot take.
That's a hot take. Anything containing confessions?
That's a hot take.
Well,
You're going to sue adult superstore confessions?
Man, I don't know. That's going to be an interesting case. I didn't know that you could argue stuff with album titles. But it is really interesting, and it sounds like it's a case because she did try to trademark it and was told
Yeah.
no. So
I always
that-
wonder about that with you with song. Like, there's a lot of songs that have the same.
Yeah, I mean, even bands that are inspired by movies and named after movies, which obviously
Yeah.
that's different. You know, Sony
But even
Pictures,
in the, let's just keep it in the realm of music.
Right.
Like,
right?
there's more than one version of, there's a song called Sarah. There's different versions of different songs that have the exact same title.
Yeah.
And like, is there some infringement? Like, oh, somebody's looking up my song, they're going to find your song, and then I'm not getting the Spotify spin, or I'm not getting this.
It is weird because
Like, how come people can't sue for that?
I mean, you can technically have a movie named the same thing, right? There's
Yeah,
countless
there are.
movies, and isn't that some sort of protected thing where you can't copyright a movie title?
I don't
mean,
know.
You can copyright like the IP of something, like The Matrix. I can't just make
maybe
a
the
movie.
tagline you can or something. Because it is weird how you'll look and, I mean, in 1 year there could be like 4 movies with the same title come out.
Oh,
You know,
no.
some are B flicks and
I don't
everything,
know.
but they still are out.
They blocked her patents, so that she must have had some kind of. Maybe it's because it's a column that's like ongoing, so it's not a past work. I don't know. We'll
And
see. I
yeah.
think she's going to get paid either way because I think Tay-Tay will want this to go away.
Oh yeah, I think so too, Boo.
Speaking of Tay-Tay, because you were here today, I asked you to prepare a segment. Like, a lot of people know that for my birthday, you surprised me by taking me to a Charlie XCX concert. which is an artist you love, and that I had knew none of their songs.
Big special interest of mine.
Big special interest, my little ADHD shoddy. A lot of times on road trips and things like that, you try to force. What would you call it? We call it girly pop?
Yeah.
Girly pop club mix music onto me?
Sure. Well, I made a playlist for everybody also.
Well,
it's a Spotify.
Just real quick, I'd like to turn it over to our senior lead correspondent on music that none of us can quite get into, Tina Debo.
Yes.
Convince the city of St. Louis about the artist that they should be listening to.
All right. Man, I thought I was going to get a cool hot take button drop, but I'll do that later. That's fine.
Ready.
No, I know you do. I trust everyone here. So, hello, everybody. I'm Tina Debo, and I am here as your senior lead correspondent, Midwest Russian American gal. And I've got some news. Not really, but I just want to pitch to you guys that you all need to be listening to these pop girlies. So, Taylor Swift, obviously, that's our number one.
Heard of her.
Okay?
Number 2, Charlie XCX.
She needs the help.
Number 3, Slater. SLAYYYTER.
Okay.
Now, Slater just had an album come out last Friday, and Slater's also a St. Louis shorty.
I actually do like her.
Yep.
She's my favorite of the three.
Yeah.
She's good.
She's very good.
Kirkwood, right?
Yeah.
Kirkwood's Own?
Kirkwood's Own.
Holy smokes.
We'll put some cheesy pop music.
Yeah, this is her
Oh,
song.
this is so nice. Man,
All right.
I'm having so
I like
much
her
fun.
music. Yeah,
Now
it sounds
convince
good.
us.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So
now I'm
Slater,
convinced.
Slater,
Slater. SLAYYY.
YYY.
Good question.
T-E-R.
Okay, I see it. Now it's popping up.
Okay, so I'm obviously going to begin with Slater because she is a St. Louis own, and she just had an album come out. She is incredible. She is, I would say, a cavalcade of like a Lady Gaga, Chappell Roan, and maybe like throw in Guar or something like that. Because it's hard
Excuse
hitting.
me.
All right, I like this now.
It is hard hitting, it's vulnerable. And why do we love the Midwest? Because we're real MFs.
Yes.
Okay? That's why. And I think,
Milli Vanilli
Yeah,
fans.
Missourians forever.
Yes, that's right.
yeah. I don't know. Slater's very good, very vulnerable. She's had a few albums come out, but this is like her big daddy one.
Okay.
So please, if you like loud dance pop, listen to Slater. Support your own. Support a St. Louis shorty today.
You're making a compelling argument here.
Is
Okay.
there curse words in this?
Oh, yeah. Lots of curse words.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I can't play.
Radio
No,
version.
you can't play
Radio
it.
edit.
I can't find
They're
that.
the only one that doesn't
We don't have it
curse
prepped.
words.
Just look it up on your own.
Yeah,
people.
there you go.
Unless
yeah.
Moon wants to take the risk, dude. Get your finger on the dump button and see what happens.
Oh, baby.
Let's see. I have
Well-
a Doghouse clean version. What is
No.
that? You say no. That's not the song, huh?
No, that's
Slater,
try it out.
Cowboys clean version.
What are you
How
saying?
about
You're
I've
not
Got
saying
Gas?
anything. Can he play Doghouse clean version?
Try it. I don't even know that song.
Try it. That's never a good.
I don't.
Try it.
I got scared.
You're all in favor of try it. Say aye.
Try
Well-
it.
All right.
Does
good
she look
luck.
like Blothar by any chance?
It looks like.
Nah, she says something about boobs. I'm done.
Okay.
It's,
So that's not bad. Okay.
Moon hates boobs.
Moon.
No, I just don't know where she's going
Yeah.
lyrically speaking.
is it kind
right.
of like the Ant word?
Is it what?
Like the Ant word? Does it sound like that kind of?
I don't know who that is, but
You don't know Deontward, the South African?
You would. I think you'd love him.
It's a pair. It's a guy named Ninja and a gal named Yolandi. They
Okay.
are crazy. You know that? I think you're freaky and I like you a lot.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Slater.
I know
we,
who that is.
We have a St. Louis version of Deontward.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
All right.
we do.
All right. You
Kirkwood's
got
own.
one. You've sold one. Kids,
I'm
keep
in.
going.
I'm
Listen.
in.
Okay. So.
We're in. Slater.
Give me a t-shirt.
Let's go. Oh, dude, you guys are going to be bumping this stuff, okay?
Now let's
you
help out
are
these
gonna
two
love it.
ladies that are hurting for
Well,
Press.
let me.
Charlie XCX and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well, we can, deal with that. But I do want everyone to know I made a playlist, a Spotify playlist.
Right.
Oh, you did?
We're going to share that on the socials later.
Of my songs that I think you should listen to by Slater, Taylor Swift, and Charlie XCX. Now, I understand a lot of you out here are like, hey, Charlie, Taylor, you guys get the F out of here. You see too much. Also, Charlie, why are you always doing weird stuff and smoking? Either way, people don't like them. That's not true, but some people don't. I'm here to pitch why they're incredible. Again, vulnerable, raw women. These women are both writing deep cuts, okay? Deep, vulnerable cuts talking about the human condition, love, life, the pursuit of happiness. They are making women, men, people, aliens feel seen, okay?
That's big.
And also, I am convinced that Charlie XCX has autism, and here's why. Because
Hot take.
That's a hot take.
Go on.
also
Go
I
on.
think Taylor Swift may have it too.
Oh.
And
You better watch yourself.
no, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It's
Nobody said that, but people come at you for anything.
well, that is true, but my point is
You're being pro-autistic being seen.
I'm being pro-autistic because, yeah, that's me. Because I'm autistic. But so they're just really the pattern recognition that both of those girls have, Taylor Swift and Charlie XCX, mind blowing. We're talking things that go. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta hurry. Just guys, please listen to them. You'll start to feel it. You'll feel it in your bones, okay? I'll share the playlist. Uncle Tuna's Pop Girlies playlist.
All right, Uncle Tuna's Pop Girly playlist coming at you on our socials later.
I love it.
Thank you to our senior lead correspondent of music we do not care about. We appreciate that. And moving on to TV, let's do a
I
couple
will be
more.
checking out Kirkwood's Own.
Oh, yeah.
Slater.
She actually is really,
She has a
really
new
good.
song called Saint Loser.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And
Yep.
it's good. She actually is very, very good. I enjoy her a lot. And I don't hate the others. I just, small doses.
I gotcha.
Not a 9-hour road trip. Moving on to TV. Actually, this just in, guys. I got a breaking news. Epstein list update. Epstein list update. They've released more names. Just kidding. They are making a movie about it, though. Made-for-TV movie, Sony Pictures Television is developing a limited series about the investigation that exposed Jeffrey Epstein, starring Laura Dern. Laura Dern is set to
As
star.
Jeffrey?
I feel very uncomfortable having horns blasting in the background when you're talking about Epstein.
Yeah, keep
Laura
going.
Dern is going to be playing Jeffrey Epstein in the gender-bending role that you can't believe. Just kidding. She's playing the Miami Herald reporter Julie K. Brown, whose report helped open the case. The series, based on Brown's book, will focus on a years-long investigation, identifying victims and charges against Epstein and the arrest of Ghislaine Maxwell. Adam McKay is also attached to produce, which that's an interesting. That guy's good at this kind of stuff. And the project is currently being shaped by networks and streaming platforms. The story will center around how Brown uncovered controversial plea deal that allowed Epstein to avoid federal charges in 2007, and how her reporting helped bring renewed attention to the case years later. So be looking for that, Laura Dern. How much time do I got here, man? We got time to do more?
Just wrap
30 more minutes.
One more.
All right, let's do one more. Let's go to a list. I'm going to go to a list.
I want to talk about
because
Christopher Walken.
I do too. So I want to get to that. Today, hello, it's Christopher Walken is 83 years old. Let's take a moment and recognize
Congratulations, Christopher.
one of the best to ever do it. Maybe the most impersonated person on the planet. I would say more people impersonate Christopher Walken than maybe anyone else. Maybe De Niro. But let's take a look at his best roles. Entertainment Weekly put down a list of his most memorable top 10 roles. You guys guess some that stand out to you, and I'll
The
tell you
number
where they fall
one
on the
is
list.
easy.
All right, Scott, what's your
I'm gonna
number
guess
one?
that your number one is my number one.
Yep. You want to say it at the same time?
Sure. Three, 2, 1.
Joe
Dirt.
Joe Dirt, honorable mention, did not make the top 10.
Oh, boo.
I agree with you. You're talking to my gal wrong. It's
Yeah.
the wrong tone. I mean, that's the one everybody, besides Cowbell, That is the one everybody does.
Stab you in the eye with a soldering iron.
Yes.
That's the greatest.
Clem from Joe Dirt did not make the top 10, but it did make an honorable mention, as did Bert from Severance, Blue Oyster Cult sketch on Saturday Night Live, and Fatboy Slim music video. But what movie roles do you think?
I'll say the Deer Hunter has probably. Didn't he win an Oscar for that?
Deer Hunter, number 2. Nick from the Deer Hunter. That is correct. That was an excellent movie. I watched that far too young. I watched that far too young. 8 years old.
Far too.
And you shouldn't be seeing your first Russian roulette competition when you're 8 years old. But great movie.
You should be watching The Exorcist.
Man, there are
Was
so
it Wayne's
Any other
World?
guesses?
many.
Oh, Catch Me If You Can.
Frank Abagnale Sr., Catch Me If You Can, number 10 on the list. Some of these are going to be tough, man.
I really forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, what do you got, girl?
Meet Joe Black.
I don't know if he was in that movie,
That's
but
Anthony
it is
Hopkins,
not
isn't it?
on
Okay.
here.
That is
That's
unbelievable.
Brad
It
Pitt.
does-
You're thinking of Brad Pitt.
It takes place in October.
Yeah, this is the Brad Pitt from the 60s.
I'm a legend of the foul, and I was in a fight club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
It was Anthony.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I love him as the Emperor in Dune. I think he's perfectly cast. Because it's I mean, there's lines in the role, but it's really like a presence, and he has this presence while still having this frailty about it, and he kind of represents that
Well,
character so
I
well.
do know how to break this to you, but it is not on the list.
I'm so good at this
Why
game.
don't I just tell
Severance.
you what's on the list? Severance has already been an honorable mention, so I'm going to tell you the list. One of my favorite movies, underrated Chris Walken movie, was really into this when I was a kid. Straight direct to VHS, a movie called The Prophecy, where he plays Gabriel, the avenging angel of heaven. I'm surprised you didn't know that, Scott.
Well,
Never heard of that.
I've seen the
Those movies
poster and
are
all this stuff, but I've
trippy,
never
dude.
watched it. Okay.
Very good. Number 8, Captain Coons in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, Pulp Fiction. Everybody in the chat is saying Pulp Fiction and
Yeah.
Balls of Fury.
Yes. Balls of Fury, great movie. Vincent Cocotti in True Romance. He plays the bad guy in True Romance. He's awesome in that. Max Schreck in Batman Returns. Frank White in King of New York. Number 4, Max Zarin of View to Kill. Number 3, Johnny Smith in The Dead Zone. Number 2, Nick from The Deer Hunter, we already covered. And 1, the number 1 of all time, it's a Woody Allen film. Do we remember that he was in the movie Annie Hall playing the role of Dwayne in 1977? That is the number 1.
Never saw
I've
that.
been busy.
Top 10 Chris Walken roles. Happy birthday, Chris Walken. And that concludes Crap on Celebrities.
I know you said Batman 2. I feel like had he not been in Batman 2, he would not have been introduced to our generation in the same way.
You're probably right.
That was the role that I was like, whoa, that is a scary looking guy. And he like kind of played this scary looking role.
Yeah.
And every time I saw him after that, I was like, that's the crazy guy from Batman 2.
Yeah.
Because
He's got.
Fatboy Slim that got me into him. I'm like, oh, this guy's fun.
Yeah, I think that helped as well.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
unique.
birthdays.
Alrighty, well, I saw your Fredericks is 27. He is he won the 16th season of The Voice at age 8. Sorry, he won the 8th season of The Voice at age 16. We got Jack, and this is a big day. Let me just get down to the important ones here. Ewan McGregor is 55, and you know him as Obi-Wan. Ewok.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. We got Angus Young. He is 71, and he's the only original member
Middle name
of
not?
AC/DC left. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And the guy who invented the internet, Al Gore, is 78.
Thank you for that.
Yes. Rhea Perlman, we all love her. She is 78. Let's see here. Mr. Cotter from Welcome Back, Cotter. Gabe Kaplan is 81 years old. We mentioned a guy named Christopher Walken. He's 83. And then, of course, the voice of Kit on The Knight Rider, Mr. William Daniels, is 99 years
Dang.
old. That's
Congratulations.
awesome. That's
And today's
incredible.
porno birthday is Vanessa Del Rio. And Vanessa Del Rio, you may know her from such fine films as 80s Ladies, Adult Video News Magazine 1, Angie, the Undercover Cop, Babylon Gold, Bad Girls 69.
Well,
That's a good one. Behind the Brown Door. Try to imagine what that's Tina's favorite, Behind the Brown Door. Bizarre Thunder, Doing It butt style.
What?
Couldn't even get through that one. Doing it butt style. Chicks and Wieners 4. Come to Me. DP 1 and 2. Dynamic Vices. Emergency Nurses. And, of course, who could forget maybe her finest film. One of the best ever made. Fulfilling Young Cups. Fulfilling young cups. Vanessa Del Rio is or would be, guys, is or would be 74 years old.
Dang,
King Scott.
74.
You got some good ones this week. Let's see here. I'm going to say she is 74.
Is.
Say
Moon.
is. Positive
Taking
thinking.
is.
Definitely is.
Vanessa Del Rio is 74 years old today. Happy birthday. That concludes, that was your porno birthday, your celebrity birthdays, and crap on celebrities.
Thank you. All right, let's give some tickets away. Give us a call, 314-624-3833. That's 314-NOD, dude. Like I mentioned earlier, we are live on the Bud Light studio cams. Tina is with us, so we're going to play a little game, and that game is...
MindMeld.
MindMeld. Describe it real fast.
MindMeld is a game where two people in the room will spin the wheel, and then we'll do an all play as well. You will try to say the same word at the same time. This is an old improv game. I know Tina will know how to play. And then you have 5 tries to match and say the same word at the same time. The callers can either bet on or against the coupling of whether these people can find the same word at the same time. We try to find the connective tissue. We try to, thus and thereby, link our minds together. Hence and therefore, why the game is called MindMeld. It's fun. It's silly. Sometimes we get there. Sometimes we wildly overshoot it. But it's always a good time in an argument. So tune in.
All for tickets for Point Fest, The Urge, Ben Folds, or Muse after the break. I was clearly in an 80s mood with some of these intro beds.
I'm into it. I
Very
love
80s.
a synth.
I named this one after Egon Spengler. Welcome back to the Rizzuto Show. We are jamming. We are jamming through this Tuesday. Rizz is in New York. He's going to be back tomorrow. Also back tomorrow is Learn. But today we have Tina D-Ball.
Hi, honeys.
And
Love you.
with your two comedian brains and your improv history, we figured this is a perfect day to do a little mind meld. It's an old improv game, as Rafe says.
Yes.
And we'll get to that in a second. But may I remind you that the March Movie Mayhem, speaking of 80s movies, is going on. Now, we pitted our favorite 90s movies against each other in the March Movie Mayhem. And yesterday's results, fairly expected, maybe not 100% expected, but, Scream did beat 7. Silence of the Lambs did beat The Sixth Sense. Tommy Boy beat Dumb and Dumber. And Mrs. Doubtfire beat The Big Lebowski. Now, what's up next? Well, today, round 3, March 31st.
Whoa.
1057thepoint.com. Go check it out. We got match 25. It's Scream versus Silence of the Lambs. It's Tommy Boy versus Mrs. Doubtfire. It is The Shawshank Redemption versus Pulp Fiction, and American Pie versus Wayne's World. That is the big. That's the big competition going on now. Where do you sit with those?
Well, I think I'm going to go American Pie over Wayne's World.
Oh,
I really
that's it.
am, because
You're out of here.
I'm sorry, and I know a lot of people are very mad right now, but it's because you guys are all old men. Okay, that's why you're mad.
Boo!
That's why,
woman.
because every single one of you are old
Learn is the
men.
Learn is the one that has Wayne's World going to the
She's
end.
got
To the finals.
to the
Yeah,
end.
she is obsessed with it.
So
Okay, well, sorry about that.
Sorry,
that
buddy.
was sexist. Learn?
apology accepted.
No problem. But also, you're all
Why
still old.
American Pie? Because that movie is also very old.
I know, because my parents...
It's literally all 90s movies. So.
I know. My parents took me to see it in the theaters when it came out,
Yeah.
when I was way too young.
Oh,
and,
my gosh. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they were loot. I mean, what are you going to do? Tell Igor and Svetlana they can't take their child into the movie?
How upset were your Russian parents when they saw a boy making love to a pie? Like, during the blockade, half of my family starved to death. This man, America is so great. They can have sex with the pies. Like, your parents were probably like super pissed about it.
Oh, they didn't even talk about it. My dad was just laughing hysterically. He was like,
Nice.
just
He
losing
is
it in there.
boning the pie.
He said, "Oh my God, this guy is so funny. Look at his big eyebrows."
Look out, Yakov.
Yeah.
There's a new sheriff in town, and he's sexing with the pies.
Oh, Stifler's mom. God, she is so hot. Giving me a stiffy.
Okay.
Can you say that?
Well, we did.
We'll find out.
Well, let's get to the
Okay.
game.
Uh,
All right, we have your way in to Point Fest featuring Stained, Blue October, Mammoth, Highly Suspect, Sleep Theory, From Ashes to New, Magnolia Park, Return to Dust, and more Saturday, May 16th at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. We also have your way in to The Urge with special guests Less Than Jake and My Posse in Effect. That is happening. That's the big throwdown Saturday night, July 25th at St. Louis Music Park. We also have tickets to Ben Folds Friday night, June 19th at the Factory, and tickets to Muse. That's a big one with special guest Block Party on July 5th at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Now, we have loaded up the phones. This is how it's going to work. We'll get somebody on the phone. We'll spin the wheel. Scott has the wheel up right there. We're going to spin this wheel. We're going to get a pair. Maybe it's Moon and Rafe. Maybe it's King Scott and Tina.
Oh, it's going to be
Put an all play up there, too, please.
Oh, I thought I had that on there.
All right, I'm first. Go ahead.
All right.
Take me off the board.
All play.
All right, he's putting an all play up there. While we do that, I'm going to get Chris and Arnold. Chris and Arnold, how you doing, dude?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing great. Okay, it's going to be me
Moon and King.
and King Scott doing MindMeld.
All right,
Now,
boys.
Rafe, explain the game, and then we'll let Chris guess if
Chris,
we're going
here's
to get
the
this or
game. They're going to clear their minds, clear the mechanism. The cousin brothers are going to try to connect on a cellular level. They're going to try to say the same word at the same time. They get 5 chances at this. After they say 2 words, I will walk them through what is the connective tissue. Give them a minute to reset. And if they can, within 5, match the words, say the same word at the same time, they have successfully mind melded. If they can't in 5 tries, they have not been able to meld their minds. And you can bet either on or against the mind meld, but your final decision dictates whether you get tickets. Chris, do you believe the cousin brothers can mind meld today?
Oh, I believe that.
Oh, boy.
Ooh,
Chris
nice.
says yes.
Okay,
Chris believes in you.
That's a lot of
I
pressure.
believe they're just
All right.
melted together anyways.
I think so, too. Let's get it rolling. Let's see. Let's get it cracking, baby.
Okay, here we go.
All right, boys, clear the mechanism. Don't think about anything.
Clearing.
This game works better
Turning off the music.
if you think less.
Here we go.
All right. Think of the first word
it's a
that pops
3, 2,
in your
1
heads.
drop,
I'll
right?
count you down 3, 2, 1, and then you drop it. And here we go. First word pops into your little heads in 3, 2, 1.
Banana.
Coffee.
Bananas and coffee. Now, what is the connective tissue between, and this is the key to this game. Don't think about anything that comes before. Now we're in banana coffee land.
Okay.
What's a banana coffee? What do coffee and bananas have in common?
Banana coffee.
I think we all know. So now try to think of the thing that connects these 2 items. You both have it. I could see it in your eyes.
Congrats,
And
Chris.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Breakfast.
Whoa! Breakfast! Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Crazy.
There you go, Chris. What tickets do you want?
Dang, connected in 2.
Muse. You are going to Muse and Block Party July 5th, Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Congratulations. Gosh, dang,
That was
a good
the
start.
cutest
crushed it.
woohoo he made.
Me?
No, the Chris. He
Oh,
goes
he did.
woohoo
Oh, I didn't-
when you guys got it. He was hyped.
All right, Matt, we just spun the wheel, and Tina is up. Tina is up first.
Tina.
All right.
And let's see who your partner is going to be. Your partner
Big money, big money.
will
B.
be
Yourself. He didn't take you off the board. Moon.
me. All right, me and Tina. Matt, are we going to mind meld?
I think so.
Yeah, they agree on the Irish goodbye.
Bit
Or the
reluctant.
Moondini.
Good. Okay.
Locked in. Okay. Tina, clear your mind.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wipe away the ADHD and just focus on Moon. Moon, focus on Tina.
Maybe our combined ADHDs just makes this just as level as possible.
I want you guys to look deep in each other's eyes.
We're
I'm not
medicated.
jealous at
You
all.
green eyes?
Feel whatever
Hazel.
you feel.
Me too.
She's got hazel eyes.
We're twins. Where were you? Where were your parents in 1981?
My dad was watching
Soviet
American
Union.
Pie.
Oh,
All right.
He was putting up.
here we go.
Don't look at me, Tina. Look at Moon.
I don't know.
You
Okay.
gotta come up with a word. Any word that pops into your minds in 3, 2, 1.
Baseball.
Said it real early. Pie and baseball. And let me tell you
Her
something.
whole body said it. You go, pie.
There is a word here. There is a word here, dude. We can get there in 2 again.
What?
What is the connective
What?
thing? What do baseball and pie have in common? What do baseball and pie have in common? Everybody knows. King Scott knows.
I know it.
They're
We're gonna
throwing
say it
us
at the same
off.
I
time.
know.
We're gonna say this all
Okay.
four at the same time.
How do you mean? How do you mean?
Actually, we can't. That could influence the game.
Okay.
But there is an unlocking word here. There is something that pie and baseball have in common. And Are we ready?
What?
I hope. I know what.
Tina's ready.
So,
Pie and baseball moon. Here we go.
I'm at a loss.
Well, you've had the time that you're going to be given. Pie and baseball, connective tissue. In 3, 2, 1.
Circle.
Apple and circle. That is not, Scott, is that not what we were
Nope,
thinking?
I was thinking.
People will come, Ray.
Yes.
As American as apple pie and baseball.
Well, a pie is a circle.
No,
It's technically a ball.
And we
of
can
circle.
say, I think the unlocking word there was probably America, but
Yes. That's what I was
gonna
thinking.
think- I was
we're
thinking
American.
America.
And
But hey,
now
I'm
we have to
learning.
move past it.
I'm learning you.
We've overshot it. The
I'm learning
words
you.
now are apple circle.
Apple.
What does circles?
And circle.
What do
Circle.
circles and apples have in common? She's excited. She's got something. Moon,
Apple and circle.
apple and circle.
Here we go. Ready?
In 3, 2, 1.
Orange.
Apple chips.
Apple chips. It's
That's
one
two
word,
words.
Tina.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
You're doing great. You're doing great. But apple chips and orange.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know what it
well,
is.
We got this.
Yeah, this is it.
What?
This is the one. This is the one.
This is my favorite.
This is where the chickens come
Okay,
home to roost.
here you go, Matt.
Okay.
This is only number 4, right?
This is the fourth try. You get 2 more tries.
Yeah,
So
all right, here we go, here we
apple
go.
chips and orange in 3,
right.
2, 1.
Snacks.
Oh my God.
Snacks. And what'd you say?
I said
She had
fruit.
She had the right one.
I said fruit.
Okay. What you
Fruit
brought it back.
and snacks.
You guys got way far away from each
No.
other, and now we're coming back. We're merging
I should have said snacks.
snacks and fruit.
Wait, fruit and snacks.
No cheating.
I'm not. I'm getting
This is
her
your
in the
final
game.
try, and remember, he did
Fruit
bet on you.
And snacks.
This is 4 tickets. Fruit and snacks in 3, 2, 1.
Gummies. Oh, guys, come on. I mean, okay, it's not the same word, but it's the same thing.
No,
It's not.
You went brand specific.
she went brand
Oh,
specific.
but hey, we did it. We just didn't win.
You
but
didn't win.
Yeah, one
I
has
feel
Gushers
much
and
better.
gummies, not the same thing.
Nope. One
Oh,
has
God.
the nice cream.
Those are 2 different types of women.
Hey, listen, whoever.
I've had a gusher and I've had a gummy, and they're both very different.
And Matt. Oh my goodness. Matt said yes, right?
Yeah.
If you get both in the same
goodbye,
moment,
Matt.
you marry her.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Dander and Festus. Dander.
Happy birthday, Moon.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, it is the show's birthday tomorrow.
Tina, first up again.
Well, happy
Tina.
birthday, Rizzuto.
Thank you very much. All right, here we go. It's going to be Tina matched with. Okay, we get to
rematch.
redeem, dude. We
Oh
get to
my God.
redeem. We
Okay.
just gushered and gummied.
Okay.
So like we're kind
All
of
right,
we're
they-
kind of
I'm locked in.
Dander, they couldn't gusher and gummy together. Can they redeem themselves? Yes or no?
I think they can. They got a good vibe.
All right, Dander likes your vibe, guys. I like your vibe.
we are locked.
You know,
Hazel to hazel.
maybe we come over for dinner. See what happens. Anyway, here we go, Dander. Pay attention. Guys, first thing that pops in your little brains, don't overthink it. Just make good eye contact. Just let your souls connect a little bit. Like, connect your hair together like Avatar.
Let's do
You're
this.
riding Moon or Moon's riding Tina. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care who the dragon and who the
Works
Navi
both
are.
ways.
And first word that pops in your head in 3, 2, 1.
Eyeballs.
Synthesizer.
Did you say synthesizer?
Yeah.
Eyeballs and synthesizer.
Yes.
I like your chances here. I actually heard Dander get disappointed on the phone just now.
Wait, did Dander go for us or against us?
He's for you.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, God. I literally audibly said, oh, God, when you said eyeball and synthesizer. Okay, here we go.
Synthesizer eyeballs.
Well, an eyeball, synthesizes information.
Okay, let's just meet in the middle here.
Eyeball and synthesizer. What connects those 2 words in 3, 2, 1?
Halloween.
Fingers.
Okay.
Did you say Halloween?
Yeah.
Halloween
That's not bad.
and
That's pretty good. I see what you're doing.
fingers.
You're far deeper than I am.
Yeah. It's a lot up here.
Here's the thing. There is a word here. Halloween fingers. Who's got them Halloween fingers? Who's getting fingered for Halloween? I don't know who did it, who done it. I'm not a detective.
Halloween and fingers.
There is a connecting word here. Halloween fingers.
Oh, yeah, I got
Halloween fingers.
Just unlocked.
Are we ready? It's happening.
it's
So
2
ready or
words.
not? One word. Halloween fingers.
One
in
word.
3, 2, 1.
Candy.
Witch and candy.
Which is probably better. I was thinking spider rings, but that's 2 words.
I was thinking something else.
Will I influence the game if I say what I thought it was? The unlocking one?
Go ahead.
Freddy.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so which, and what did I say? Candy. Which?
Candy.
Candy.
Which candy? Candy which? Candy which?
You got anything here?
You should. There's a
Can't-
very famous...
Yep.
There's
Tina's
a
got it.
very unlocking word for a candy and witch, the thing that connects those two ideas together fundamentally in the minds of every child.
I can tell Tina's got it.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Licorice.
Bread.
Oh, nothing.
What did you say? Bread?
She said nothing. She kind of said red after
Red.
you said
okay,
licorice.
you said red, and I said licorice.
Oh, great.
Last chance.
we go.
Licorice red.
Here we go, Dander and Festus.
Licorice and red. In 3, 2, 1.
Twizzlers.
Brand. You went with the
Dander.
brand. Man, took it
Wow.
down to the... I can't believe that just happened. Good job,
I know. I
guys.
thought you were gonna say candy.
Now she's
I
brand.
told you they can do it.
That's right.
I knew it.
She's brand specific. Dander, what
Dander's
tickets
a
do you want?
believer.
Let's do Point Fest.
Awesome. Point Fest tickets coming your way. I'm gonna put you on hold. Holy smokes.
Love you,
Mark,
Dander.
Mark
Yeah.
and Warrington.
I thought
Mark.
gingerbread.
Yeah.
Because the witch lived
Howdy,
in
howdy.
the
What's up?
gingerbread house.
Well, also with Dander, I thought you were gonna say cat.
All right, we got an all
Okay, it's
play.
an all play. How do we work an all play?
So an all play, spin one more time to see who starts.
Okay.
And we will start with. Da, 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 da. We will be starting with
Really, it's
Moon.
exciting.
Which is
All
great. So what we'll do? Do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go to Scott
We'll
first or to me
go
first?
Clockwise.
I don't.
That's this way. Scott.
Okay, so you're going to go to Scott. So the way this works is we're going to go all the way around the room. Moon tries to match with Scott. If they don't get it, Scott to Tina. If they don't get it, Tina to me. And if finally, me to Moon. And then Moon and Scott get one more chance to close the circle.
Okay.
So that's how the all play works. Who's on the phone?
This is Mark and
Mark.
Warrington.
We got an all play. It's going to go around the world, baby. Can we get there before we go around the world in 5 guesses? Yes or no?
I'm going to represent North Warrington right now and say you guys will get it.
All right.
Oh, hi,
Confidence. Confidence.
Hey, Mark.
War.
Confidence in North Warrington. Okay, you ready? Here we
I
go.
did not guess her. I did not.
I didn't.
All right, you guys, cousin brothers, get us started strong. If you can't match, get us close. First word that pops in your head in 3, 2, 1.
Peanuts.
Peanuts
Peanuts.
and barn.
Peanuts and barn.
Peanuts and barn. Tina,
Okay,
think
okay,
about
okay.
It's up to you.
All right, Tina, we
peanuts
got
and
it.
barn. What connects?
Peanuts and barn.
What's a word that connects peanuts to a barn? A barn of peanuts, if you will.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
In 3, 2, 1.
Elephant.
And what?
Balls.
Elephant and balls. Peanuts, barn, balls. I get where you went with that.
Okay, now
now you're
that's
right.
you too.
Wait, so what's ours?
Elephant and balls.
Okay.
What's a common thing about elephant balls? In 3, 2, 1. Big.
Big.
Yeah.
North Warrington representing Mark. What tickets do
Holy
you want?
smokes.
Nice.
Who's
Point
got
Fest
to be
again.
balls?
Point Fest for Mark. Hang tight, dude. That's great. One more. We're gonna do one more. Eric and Kirkwood. Eric, how you doing,
There
dude?
in 3.
Hey, doing good.
That was tight.
Great. Spin the wheel. We got King Scott.
All right.
King Scott is up, and who you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with.
Who's whistling?
Sorry,
It's not you.
he's working. I guess. Are you working?
Oh, we get an all play.
All right.
All right, so it's
Starts
an
with
all play
Scott.
starting with King Scott.
All right.
You want to go in the same direction,
Yeah.
King? Dealer's
Might as well.
choice. You and Tina start.
Okay.
It will eventually come back around to you and Tina if we get that far. So clear your minds, clear your mechanism. Someone put their parakeet away on the other end.
Eric, do you think we're gonna get it or not?
I think not.
Thinks not.
Oh my.
Someone
goodness.
whistling such a jolly tune, that's a negative outlook.
All right, Eric. We'll try to prove you wrong here.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Uncle Tuna, Daddy Scott, it's time to mind meld in 3, 2, 1.
Comedy.
Excuse me.
Parrot.
Parrot.
Comedy and parrot. From
Parrot and comedy.
comedy
Parrot?
and parrot. Okay, it's me and you. Comedy, parrot. In 3, 2, 1. Bird. You said nothing. Okay. Bird and
You've
nothing.
got to participate.
Bird and literally nothing. Let's see how we do here.
Bird and nothing.
I don't think we've ever had this before.
Bird
Eric's onto
and
something.
literally nothing else to go on.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Parakeet. What'd you say?
I said seed.
Seed and parakeet. All right. King Scott and Moon.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
going to really have to do some heavy
got it.
lifting here.
We got it.
We do?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Seed and parakeet. Parakeet and seed. You're going on a journey beyond space and time. You're mind melding.
Okay.
Parakeet. Seed.
Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1.
Cage. What did you say?
Egg.
Ah, that's smart.
Seed.
Yeah, that's good.
You guys can get this, though. You're there. Cage
Oh, yeah.
and
So
egg.
we got more.
Cage and egg. Cage
You got
and
one
egg.
more shot
This
to
is
close
it.
the circle.
This
Cage
is
and
it.
egg. Cage and egg. Don't think about it too hard. You know the word. You got it. And Tina, you ready? You going to say something?
Oh, I'm freaking ready.
All right, she's ready. We got to do this because if you don't, he wins, and he didn't bet on us. Remember that. He was against
that's
us.
Right.
This is important. This is big for the city of St. Louis. This is big for me. Cage and egg in 3, 2, 1.
Bird.
Well,
Free and bird.
Eric,
Great
you
song.
won tickets.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. What tickets would you like?
Muse.
Muse. We got tickets coming your way to Muse happening with Block Party July 5th at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, and that's how you play MindMeld. For the most part, I think we did great. What, we 4 out of 5?
We didn't do bad. Yeah.
No, we did fine. I just get upset sometimes about
3 out
games.
of 5.
I understand.
3 out of 5.
I'm a sore loser.
3 out of 5. Appropriate for this show.
Perfect for the show?
Yeah.
So
3 out of 5
stupid and
stars.
fun.
3 out of 5 mind melds. We're good.
You're darn right. Hey, speaking of elephants, what animal would you least and most likely, or I'm sorry, least and most want to see walking around outside of its enclosure? What wild animal or zoo animal would you most and least want to see walking outside of its animal closure? We'll talk about that next. Welcome back to the Rizzuto Show. Rizz and Learn are going to be back tomorrow, but we have Tina sitting in today having a lot of fun. We were just talking about 90s movies and Christopher Walken. And by the way, he does an incredible Christopher Walken impression. Kevin Pollak, that is.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were talking about King Scott.
No, Kevin Pollak. Kevin Pollak.
Fine. I mean, he's okay.
We're talking about 90s movies and the March movie mayhem going on at 1057thepoint.com.
Missed a few, too.
What's that?
Suicide Kings. Some people were emailing me Walken movies, and I'm like, yeah, that movie was awesome. What was it? There was another one that was amazing, but Suicide Kings was a big one. There's Walken's everywhere, dude. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Well, check out that March movie mayhem on the website. Scream versus Silence of the Lambs today. Tommy Boy versus Mrs. Doubtfire. Shawshank Redemption against Pulp Fiction. And American Pie versus Wayne's World. All brought to you by Cancer Injury Law and Amco Ranger. Yeah, that's super cool. And Tina's crazy going against Wayne's World.
Sorry.
But we'll see how it goes. Hey, before the break, we were talking about elephants because that's just happened to pop up in MindMeld. I don't know what got you thinking about elephants, but in Albuquerque, a 52-year-old elephant named Alice escaped her enclosure and ended up on a public walkway inside the zoo, just casually roaming around. Officials say that she actually broke part of a fence overnight and then just went exploring. She was snacking on plants and messing with trees along the way. Now, before anybody panics, there really wasn't any chaos. The zoo was still closed. No visitors were inside, and the staff jumped into action right away. Within a few minutes, they called Alice back into her enclosure. They literally said, "Hey, come back." And she turned and went in.
See Alice.
Everything was fine.
They're like, what's Alice doing? Looking for a vape. She's like,
Can you
got her
imagine?
trunk. She has a vape.
Can you imagine being a trainer, though, and you get to work in the morning, and the elephant is gone. The enclosure is empty?
Oh.
I don't even know what I would do. And also, it's like, it's such a big animal, too, that you're like, but you just be panicking.
You're like, there must have been a mouse or something that got in here and scared it.
No injuries, no danger, just a curious elephant. The only impact was the zoo had to open about 30 minutes late as they cleaned up and fixed the fence.
Yeah, and the elephant guy was really upset. The guy that goes there every day to see elephants, Alice, he was like, dude, I'm supposed to be here at 8, right? What's going on? Where is Alice? You don't even know where she is.
So I posed the question, what is the animal that you would least want to see casually walking around outside of its enclosure?
Least.
For me, dude, it's that tiger. It's that tiger.
Yeah.
At the zoo, at our zoo.
I watch him pace.
Dude, at our zoo,
That he wants to kill us all.
you're up just enough to not really get the full scope of how big those lions and tigers are. And I got the opportunity, and yeah, this is a total name drop.
That's a name.
I went to the zoo with David Freeze once, and they were freaking out that Freeze was there, and they were like trying to go.
Tigers.
Yeah, the tigers.
Wow, I didn't know they're big. Well, I guess they hate him.
They were freaking out.
Huge Guards fans.
They were freaking out about David being there, and they're like, we got to do something special. So they took us down to the sea lions and like let us paint with the sea lions, and this was during the winter, so like nobody was really there. Mm-hmm. And then the big cat guy, who's like crazy in all the good ways, was like, dude, let me bring you down to the cats.
Joe Exotic.
I'm like, oh, okay. So he goes over there. By the way, all those animals like know this dude because when he would walk by the bears they would stop and wave at him. I'm not kidding. It was like a cartoon. We were walking with this guy, and he was like, hey, Sassy, or whatever the bear's name was, and it looks over at him, and then he waves to it, and it sat down and waved, and I was like, no way, he's training these things.
No wave,
dude. So he's like buddies with the bears. He's Yogi Bearing it as we're going down to the big cats, and then we get down there. He's not friends with the lions or the tigers, although they're used to him. So we go down, and the lions had just had a cub. And there's like an indoor area where they can kind of come down and like go in where they feed them.
Reclining chair, TV and stuff.
Yeah, they got a TV and everything in there. And so he takes us in there, and the cub is in, and we're looking at the cub. By the way, the cub, they look tiny on TV. They're huge. They're bigger than my dog, the cubs were. And we go in, and the male lion peeks its head into the enclosure, and he just sees the big cat guy. And like I said, they're not friends, but like they know each other, so he whatever. Then he sees me and Freeze is a giant. He's like 6'8" or something, right? This lion sees that and then starts doing the guttural thing. And I'm telling you, there was something primal in my brain that was like, hey, we can go. We got to go. We shouldn't be here. This is his house. We got to get out of here. He was doing the growling and the roar thing. And then he says, oh, let's feed the tigers. So we go over by the tiger, and he gets a big old honking steak, like the whole side of a cow on a stick, and tells Freeze to stand up against the fence. And he puts the steak over Freeze's head. And Freeze is, like I said, a tall dude. And this tiger stands up on its hind legs, and it's 9 feet tall, man. I'm telling you, it's the biggest animal I've ever been that close to. It was wild, and eats the steak over his head. And it made like this like a purring sound. But it didn't sound like a friendly purring sound, right? But it was something in my human brain was so primally like not comfortable. It was so cool. I'm not saying it wasn't the coolest thing I've ever done.
For sure.
But there was something like, I gotta run.
Yeah, you're on high alert.
I've got to find a tree and get away
Something
from
they can't climb. A tree.
these things, dude. I'm just saying. It was spectacular.
Outsmarted you, tiger.
So if I ever went to the zoo and I saw a tiger,
you're out.
Not far from me. I'm right out, dude.
I'm going to hide inside of this medium rare pork butt.
You'll
You'll never look for me here.
What about you?
You're really bad at hiding from tigers.
I don't know what to do.
A bowl
You're
of
not
Frosted Flakes, quickly.
You're not going to outrun it.
Well, I was at the zoo on Sunday, and look at this. I happen to be wearing a zoo shirt.
That. Isn't that cute? With a tiger on it.
Yeah, with a tiger and a big tiger, the one with the long neck tiger. I don't know animals that great. But anyways,
no, it's great.
We were watching the polar bear just swimming around in there. That thing is
You're dead.
Massive. And I was just picturing that one little swipe to see what would happen, like how much of my face would be gone. And I think, because it's funny, in my mind, though, that'd be the most terrifying one, but I have a feeling it wouldn't really want to mess with you.
Yeah, right.
I don't think so, right?
I don't know, man.
A polar bear?
Well, and also, I'm trying to think which one would be the toughest to...
Well, the bear rules. Do you know the bear rules for survival?
Yeah, you scream really loud, move your arms, and you just look like disheveled, right?
No,
you hop in raw meat.
Black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down.
If it's white,
good night. You're dead.
Those are the bear rules.
Hold on a second.
Yes, write this down.
I gotta write this down.
Everyone write this down. Pull over and take
White
these notes.
But also...
It's good night. Brown, lay down.
And black, fight back.
Yeah.
You can fight off a black bear and that might run away. Brown, you play dead and hope for the best. And polar bear, you kiss
But as a
your buttocks goodbye.
survivalist, I've learned how I've coped with bears when I've seen them in the wild. is you have to learn all their tickle spots. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
Oh, God.
That way you don't have to worry.
Don't laugh at that. Don't entertain
I'm
this.
sorry.
I'm
It
a
is
survivalist.
very dumb. It's dumb.
You're a survivalist?
It's dumb.
Interesting. I have a BuzzFeed list of common survival tips that most people actually get completely wrong. Let's see where you fall.
Well, hold on. I want to say my animal.
Oh, yeah. What's your
Yeah.
animal? Sorry.
Tina, what's your animal doing escaping at the zoo?
You do yours. I don't really care.
I mean, I will say I'm with Moon a little bit on the. I watched the tiger at the zoo pace right at the trench, the concrete trench that separates him from eating all of us, and all your
100%.
dumb little kids. Mm-hmm. And I just watch him pace and like walk up and down it and just look up at everyone like Shere Khan
Yeah, he
Yeah.
in the
hates
Jungle
everyone.
Book.
Yeah, all those cats.
And I could just I can hear the voice of like, "Hello, Mowgli." Like I can hear Shere Khan's voice. I'm like, he wants to kill everyone here.
Yeah.
If that tiger gets out,
Everyone's dead.
somebody's getting eaten, and he is upset. And they are big, but honestly, there's a chance the tiger might try to escape and be like, "I do want to eat and kill all of you, but I want to be free more." I don't trust the monkeys at the monkey house that'll be masturbating through the glass. I don't want those guys getting out, because I was in there in the monkey house and I saw a guy with his kids, and those monkeys just cannot stop touching themselves. And I'm like, I don't want those things anywhere near me, dude.
Yeah.
Those monkeys have an agenda, and I don't feel safe.
Is that why
Well-
they're so strong?
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and they're bored, dude. They don't know what to do. They got all this pent up energy. They're just
Yeah.
J-O-ing 24/7.
And the chimps also, they want to tear you limb from limb, too.
Yeah.
They do sometimes, for sure.
See their
But you guys
shoulders,
had
too.
something in here.
There's
I
a monkey
still
in
can't
here,
believe you
Yeah.
did that,
Yes, we
guys.
did.
Oh my God.
Won't happen again.
We'll get that tiger.
Not specific rule implemented at Hubbard afterwards.
No, yeah. I don't know. I would say definitely, I guess, a large cat too, because the purrs are just spooky. So yeah, I'm with
Cats
you.
want to kill everything. I feel like the bears would just kind of chill.
Yeah, they grab their toes
got a
and roll
chance.
around.
Yeah, you got a chance.
Yeah, I do feel like I'd be fine around a bear. I don't know why. I think I just like would. They'd respect me.
All right, Scott, you're the survivalist, right?
Yes.
Your car breaks down. You're up in the mountains, old dirt gravel road, hardly a road, if you will. And it's about to be nightfall. No idea what kind of weather's coming in. Your car breaks down. What do you do?
Car breaks down. I'm stuck up there. I'm going to build a fire inside the car and keep the windows rolled up.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it says to do here. Actually, most people said, they would try to hike out of the woods since they know the general direction. No, instead of trying to hike out of an unknown, potentially dangerous location, stack your tires and set them on fire. That'll generate a column of black smoke that is visible from far away and will attract attention.
Really?
That's just what it says.
Also, what a ridiculous thing to say. Like, listen, you stuck out in the middle. Cool, get
Yeah.
out your wrench and
Get the rubber off your
Yeah.
wheels.
I think it'd be easier just to hike down to a beach and make a big sign that says help.
Yeah.
Number 2 is don't eat anything raw like Bear Grylls. If you want to be in survival, you do not want to get sick or get a parasite. Number 3 is do not rub frostbitten skin to warm up. It literally tears your cells and tissues. You need to get them slowly warm. For mild frostbite, tuck your fingers or toes into somebody else's armpits. Number
like that
4,
one.
if you
I
get
have
stabbed.
Stinky gangrene.
Tuck them into someone's privates. Armpits.
This is a good one for St. Louis. If you get stabbed, do not pull the blade out like they do in the movies.
You got to twist it a bunch, right?
Don't touch anything. Just call 911. As glib as it may sound, leaving the object in place acts like a cork. Number 5, movies always show people wandering through a desert in the middle of the day. Do not do that. Seek shelter and let the highest temperatures pass.
Is this for 4-year-olds?
I think you'd be surprised at how many people don't know the basics.
You wrap a shirt on your head like Chevy Chase and you walk through.
This says do not wait 24 to 48 hours to report somebody missing. If you have a bad feeling about something and somebody, the first few hours and days are the most crucial.
So wait 72.
Number 7 is do not drink the pee-pee. It's mentioned in
Don't
some...
tell me how to party.
It is sometimes mentioned in military survival manuals, but it will accelerate the dehydration, not slow it. It's even less effective if your body is already dehydrated, stressed, or malnourished. Also,
Sounds like big water.
Don't pee on jellyfish stings. Rub vinegar or salt water on the wound and immerse the area in hot water for about 20 minutes.
I got one of them life straws. Can I drink my pee-pee through those?
Oh, I bet. I wonder.
Yeah, stick it in. You insert it.
I got us a bunch of those life straws where you just it's supposed to filter out.
Yeah,
you can drink like creek water.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Can
Of
that filter out your pee too, or no? I'll look into that.
No, you totally can.
Yeah.
We know somebody that almost died. He had one of those things on a hike, and he was using it. I guess it was defective. I'm serious.
Yeah, you can drink your pee with this. It's no big deal.
No, he drank out of a creek.
It's just like fresh water. It's just like, might as well be Brita. Hey, there's a big hole in the side of that, man. I think you're just drinking your whiz.
They don't always work, man.
Brother, this is fresh as a spring. He's just throwing up in the corner.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Throwing a bile.
He had the brand name one too, the actual one. Because I said, did you just get one, from wherever or Walmart or something? He said, no, it was the brand name one that you see advertised.
Navy SEALs use this.
They drink their pee.
It's really yellow still coming out the top of that straw. No, this is clean. It's just an optical illusion.
And finally, for our friends in Florida, don't run in a zigzag to avoid an alligator or a crocodile. Just run as fast as you can in a straight line because they can only run in short bursts.
And they're gonna turn you and spin you around. I mean, that is, once they catch on, once they get a hold of you, you're done for.
Well,
they will just be like.
A common mistake too, for my friends who have been.
For those listening,
by
she was doing a spinning motion with her hand.
Yeah, I was doing a very aggressive spinning motion.
When they pull you into water and they start spinning, you actually go. You don't fight. You just go in the direction of it, and sometimes they'll let go and you can get out of it. But people tend to fight, and it wears them out even more.
Okay.
So it makes you more tired.
I just dance. I heard you dance with them underwater. You do the underwater tango.
Yeah,
it turns into a whole Swayze movie under there, and the alligator falls in love with you and takes you back to shore.
Yeah, and then you and Guillermo del Toro make a real person out of the alligator, and you guys can be together forever.
Well,
okay.
On that note.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna do some news.
I'm not sure I get the reference. Is that...
It's really inside baseball and stupid.
Inside baseball.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's do some news. What do we have a sponsor today?
Yes, we do.
All right.
STO Windows and Doors. The other installers trust.
Okay, in your news, let's start local. The Festus City Council has just approved a massive $6 billion data center project.
Oh.
We're talking 365 acres near Highway 67. And are people happy about this, guys?
I thought the people were protesting like crazy.
Are people really happy about this, guys?
They shouldn't be.
They are not happy.
Good.
Super, super upset. The vote was 6-2, no discussion from council members before they made the call, and the crowd was loud, angry, and packed the gym at Festus High School. Tons of residents saying this thing is being rushed and feels really secretive. They don't even know what the company is that's behind the data center.
Yeah, why would you want to know that?
Concerns include noise, traffic, water usage, power demand, and even potential buyouts of nearby homes. Now, one resident called it corporate monstrosity and said that they are not done fighting and they're going to do all that they can. Now, here's where the city leaders are defending it. They say if they didn't approve it, the project could have just been built outside of city limits anyway, meaning no control and no tax benefits, which, if that's the case, is a big point.
Yeah.
That's the big selling point. Officials are saying that this thing could generate $1.3 billion in tax revenue over 25 years, plus tens of millions in community payments. So we'll see how that unfolds, but that is the front page stuff on STL today.
The city council, they all have brand new Mercedes today. It's nice.
Yeah, they're all doing good.
Also, yesterday, front page news, I don't know if you guys saw this in local entertainment. This is big. A big one for St. Louis music fans. Joe Edwards, the guy who basically built the Del Mar Loop into what it is selling his stake in the pageant.
This is big, man.
Kidding me?
That's the second thing he sold recently.
That's right.
One you bought.
That's right.
Where were you on this one?
I would have loved to have been in this conversation.
Also, congrats on that.
On
that
Pinnacle,
is
thank you.
The coolest thing in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, truly.
Yes,
very awesome.
It's really exciting. I have great partners, and there's already obviously a great staff and history at Pinup Bowl, so that was a really huge thing. And talking to Joe and having that opportunity, it was like, dude, I grew up at the pageant. I grew up in Joe Edwards' loop and venue. So being able to take over and maintain the legacy that he's built with Pinup Bowl and all that was a huge part of the partnership, and it's super cool. But Joe. Go ahead.
I was going to say, is it true there's rumors going around that you're turning it into a data center?
Yeah, it's not going to be a data center, no. Joe says that it's all about simplifying his life. But don't panic. The venue is not going anywhere. Good. The pageant is not moving. He's selling it to Pat Hagen, who's already been running the place day to day for years. So according to Edwards, nothing's going to change. We're talking about the same shows, same vibes, same operation. And let's be real, the pageant is legendary. There are people, touring friends of mine, who label the pageant as their favorite venue in the country.
Yeah.
I get to perform there this year for the first time. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's the date? Can you announce? Or
May 15th in St. Louis, Missouri.
Is this a King Scott Promotions?
It's sold out. So I do know that. Yeah. Whoa. When I am, it's going to be on the Trailer Trash Timmy / Chelsea Lynn tour, and me, Libby, and Chelsea are going to be at the pageant.
That's very cool.
And probably Rafe. I guarantee he'll come hang with us too and do a spot.
There.
But it's I can't wait, dude. Because I mean, you see so many shows there. It's epic.
Yeah, the stage is great. The staff is incredible. The backstage is exactly what it needs to be. The pageant is perfect, and we are spoiled here in St. Louis as performers and as audience members. Like,
and
not every city has this kind of stuff.
Dude, St. Louis rules.
It does.
We've got Norva and the pageant.
Opened in 2000 with Chuck Berry, hosted everybody from Bob Dylan to Green Day, and of course El Monstero every December. There's staple events. Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? You got The Urge doing the stuff. You got Ludo at Halloween. I mean, the pageant is a home for us artists and entertainers for a reason. They treat us great. Audiences are amazing. The pageant freaking rules. This comes after Edwards recently sold Pinup Bowl. Yes, we just mentioned that. And is slowly stepping back. He says that he's not retiring. Quote, I'm still working 7 days a week. I'm just simplifying my life. So congratulations to Joe. Dang. Congratulations to Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
I'm glad that's the case.
Yeah, Pat's
great. Best
great.
case scenario.
Pat's been running it forever.
Yeah.
Pat is
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the staff is amazing. I'm happy for everybody. This is a win-win for everybody.
Yes, that makes me so happy. I love St. Louis, and we are all killing it.
Heck yeah! Favorite concert you've ever seen at the pageant? I mean, I've seen so many. I think I do hold the record for playing the pageant more than anybody except for El Monstero, which is a humble brag. Yes.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Heck yeah.
Never mind the humble part.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know my favorite show that I've ever seen there was Imogen Heap. This was, I don't even know when, 2008? Maybe, or 7?
Golly.
That was when I, like, around that time, competitive dancing, and everybody was, like, doing Imogen Heap solos that year, you know? It was, like, in that mid-2000s time. That's
this
funny.
is just after the Speak for Yourself record. She was... It's still one of the most inspiring shows I've ever seen in my life. But, I mean, seeing it at the pageant was just
I think maybe Ben Folds.
At the pageant? Yeah. Whoa, cool.
And he's coming to the factory, which is exciting. But that was, you talk about an entertainer. That guy's beautiful.
We saw, what was the band's name? I cannot remember right now. Good Kisser. Lake Street Dive.
He's a good kisser?
No, they have a song called Good Kisser.
Oh, okay. You got to specify these things on microphones.
Okay, so you've been backstage.
Oh, he's a good kisser. What was his band?
Cool. I didn't know you've been backstage.
I remember the after show party.
Yeah, Rafe bought tickets, and I just made out with the entire band the whole time.
I know how to get backstage.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I know how to get backstage at a Guar show.
Yeah.
What about you, Rafe? Favorite show?
At pageant?
At the pageant.
Man, I saw Marcus King last year there, and that dude rips the guitar like no other. And he's like a blues guitarist. The guy's on another level. He was on tour with Government Mule. He kind of learned to play with Warren Haynes, if you're familiar with that kind of music, and taking that kind of guitar struck like to the next level. Like he noodles, but he doesn't noodle like Grateful Dead noodle. He noodle like he's in the riff. He's in the blues riff, stays in the song, and I mean...
Yeah.
It was like fire coming off of his fingertips, dude. It was crazy good.
That's awesome.
It was cool to watch.
A couple people in the chat saying that they've seen Muse multiple times at the pageant.
Oh, yeah. That's
nice.
actually a good one.
I've
seen them a few times.
Rizz Show Live's fun, guys.
That's true. Rizz Show Live. Maybe the best show ever to be on at the pageant stage.
I saw John Mulaney at the pageant.
Whoa, yeah, dude, and it's a perfect place for comedy.
Yeah, I've seen Jim Brewer. I've seen a few there.
Concert. I mean, they do church services there. There's like anything and everything. It's kind of the perfect room.
Yeah. From a performance standpoint, it was cool. I got to open for Gary Goldman at the pageant. First time at that time, biggest show I'd ever done. It was like 1,200 people or whatever, and he's like my comedy, one of my heroes. He's a great writer. I look up to him in terms of the way he approaches comedy and being a joke writer. So like that was a good personal milestone at the pageant as a show I got to be part of.
Awesome.
But man, I've done some cool shows there, and I've been to a lot of cool shows there, so I'm excited.
Heck yeah. I'm running out of time, but I do want to touch on this one. Did you guys, we were on air yesterday, and we all got an Amber Alert. And it was a big deal. It was a stolen car, and a kid was missing. And it was, I mean, we all stopped what we were doing. I think it was during a commercial break, and we were kind of checking out our Amber Alert. You remember this, Rafe?
Because you said you had the app that blocks it.
I was joking.
You said you had the FM Kids app.
Yeah, you said you have the My King's under 18
You said
app.
when they put out an Amber Alert, I'm Mundini. I'm out.
Yeah, no, we
don't do that.
No, we did talk about it. I'm just joking.
Police in Afton launched a full-scale search Monday morning after a Jeep was stolen with a 5-year-old girl allegedly inside. We're talking helicopters, canine units, Rafe freaking out at the Point Studio, officers going door to door, the whole thing. An Amber Alert goes out. The community is on edge. People are calling in tips, even helping search railroad tracks and wooded areas. Then the story falls apart. Police say the woman who reported it completely made up the child.
Oh, my God.
Not just there was a kid. She gave a full description, name, age, and what she was wearing. Everything. There was even like the colors of the berets in her hair. But investigators got suspicious fast. There was no photos. There was no toys. No evidence this child even existed. And after about five hours, she admitted it was all fake. Here's the crazy part. The car theft was real. The Jeep was missing. It was stolen. The missing child was not.
Oh, she thought it'd help get it quicker.
Police are now recommending charges for filing a false report, and they're still looking for whoever actually stole the Jeep. So the Jeep is still out there.
Wow.
Officials say cases like this are a huge problem because they pull every resource possible, and worse, they re-traumatize families who've actually experienced real abductions. So the question is, what should the punishment be for somebody who fakes a freaking Amber Alert?
But it was stolen, right?
The car was stolen. There was no
The
kid.
other thing is like, dude.
You don't get an Amber
Think
Alert
about
for
this.
a stolen car.
And then granted, I'm playing a hypothetical game here, but like that Jeep pulls in this parking lot. I check the plates, and they try to pull off, and I think there's a kid in the car. The lengths I'm going to go to try to stop that versus it just being a vehicle theft. You could somebody might catch you get ran over because you're trying. So a good Samaritan could get hurt trying to intervene, or you end up killing. If you're one of these people packing, and you're like, hey, this guy's got a child in the car. It's
crazy.
It's game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're catching a case over the lie they told because they wanted their rubber ducks back. That's wild.
Crazy.
Dang.
I don't know if charges have been filed, but police are saying that they should be. So I'm sure we'll get some updates in the next couple of days.
Wild.
I think no matter what, that woman should have to suffer for the rest. What?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just trying to tell you that you had something on your nose and you did not.
Didn't catch
called
it.
Out on the radio.
I know. I'm just ridiculous. No, she should have to sing that song, "The Ember is the color of your energy," for the rest of her life. Every karaoke song.
That's the punishment?
Wedding song.
All right,
Yeah. Well,
like
and
it.
be jailed.
Oh, okay.
Singing at prison karaoke.
Yeah.
311, just 24 hours a day in your prison cell.
That's it, dog. That's all she's got. That's all they listen to.
The judgment has been passed down. Tina Deball, Tina Deball presiding.
It is kind of wild. We just talked, I think, Friday about like hoaxes, like Balloon Boy and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then here we go. We got our own homegrown hoax. 2 days later.
Right here. Well, that is your news. Happy birthday, Rizz. Rizz will be back tomorrow. Welcome back to the Rizzuto Show. We are live on the Bud Light studio cams on the Rizzuto Show YouTube channel. Always live on the Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. That's 314-649-3862. You can give us a call, 314-624-3833. Although the man to my left that's responsible for answering the phones is busy right now.
What's going on in the news
Today. Okay, Scott, let me get my finger on the goo buttons. Okay, buddy.
Alrighty.
What do we got?
Well, President Trump may send 10,000 troops to the Middle East because it's no longer possible to send one Chuck Norris.
Oh, what? Is the goo button broken?
It might be stuck. I sneezed on it earlier.
Okay, let's see. Let me see. There we go.
There it is.
All right, it's National Prom Day, and I can't wait to see what kind of dress Bill Belichick's girlfriend is going to wear. Got him.
You're brutal today.
Well, you know, it's getting rough here. A turkey in New Jersey that was famous for chasing cars died after it was hit by a car, and the operator was charged with delicious driving. An Indiana man.
Like that?
Yeah, I did.
An Indiana man stole a truck full of Bud Light. Cops caught him and returned the truck to the delivery service and the Bud Light to the urinal. There you go. Nearly all bicycles sold in the United States are manufactured overseas. Americans avoid making bicycles because they are too tired.
Yeah. Manufactured.
This is your segment, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. He's falling.
A new app makes your MacBook moan if you slap it, but keep telling yourself that tech is making us smarter. A screenwriter has been hired for the last Fast and Furious movie. Perhaps you recognize the name, AI. Speaking of AI has figured out how to play an ancient Roman board game that stumped experts for decades. AI also determined that ancient Romans were miserable when forced to play it with their in-laws. Tom Cruise may be the villain in the upcoming Miami Vice movie, and I can't see him as a bad guy because I'm not his daughter. C-3PO's head from The Empire Strikes Back sold for $1 million, and you don't even want to know what the Star Wars fan who got it plans to do with it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and finally, Alec Baldwin has joined the cast of a new movie starring Chris Hemsworth, and there's no word when he starts shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
May the goo be with you.
And also with goo. All right, we'll close up the show today with a little bit of food news. My mother is a huge Peeps fan, but you know what she does? She buys the Peeps, opens the package, and puts them in this cabinet and lets them get stale for like a month. So gross. And she goes, "Well, son, I bought the Dr. Pepper flavored ones. I gotta try the Dr. Pepper flavored ones."
Oh my God.
And I said, "Well, how were they?" And she goes, "I don't know. I'll let you know in a month."
Oh, man.
So I still don't know what she thinks of those. They're sitting in a cabinet just drying out. So nasty.
So it's an odd way to do it, man.
You like Peeps?
Not really. It's a marshmallow.
I like marshmallow, but I
thing.
can't do Peeps.
They're gross.
Right?
Yeah.
They're really not good. I said I like Peeps earlier because I panicked and, then there was loud music, so I just said yes.
Okay.
But Rafe likes Peeps.
We can't trust anything
You
said
can't
on
trust
the show
me.
today.
not if it's
Especially
loud
when her
music.
headphones.
Can't trust me. My headphones aren't even plugged in.
He keeps ripping them out every time she puts her arms up.
What about you? You like Peeps
Your
for real?
entire appearance is built on a bed of lies.
You like Peeps for real?
No, I do not.
Oh.
I think Peeps and candy corn belong in, I think it's not the marshmallow. It's the grainy sugar on the outside and all the food dye. Like the two things don't mix well to me.
What about the little eyeballs?
I just don't.
The eyeballs
we
are
bought some
what I
for
really
a
have
bit.
a problem with.
Yeah.
They had a birthday cake one. I bought it for a bit for a promo that I made to have some Peeps in a basket, and then I tried it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give them a shot. Ate one, spit it in the trash can immediately.
Yeah.
I was like, these are gross.
There's
These
something
are
about
truly gross.
They're like fun to buy and fun to see, and they're
Fun
almost
to
like
own.
edible toys. And I feel like the kid that likes Peeps is the happiest kid on earth because the basket's always packed with it.
Oh, absolutely. And people are leaving their Peeps behind. It's like people are like, "Oh, do you want my Peeps?"
Yeah,
Like,
it's a win.
if you're a Peep lover,
You know what it is?
this is your season.
It's
you gonna eat them
basket
Peeps?
garnish, and some people eat the garnish. Some
Yeah.
people eat the ginger on the side of the
Exactly
plate.
I eat the ginger.
Well, did you know that the Easter Bunny does not equally distribute Peeps? There's a website that did a deep dive into Peeps-related data. Yes, this exists. And looking through all kinds of data, including Google search info, the Instacart sales numbers, and even more, there are a few highlights. The average Easter basket has about 20% chance of including Peeps. West Virginia is the Peeps capital of the U.S.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that from now on.
Egg.
Pennsylvania is the state where kids are second most likely to get peeps, followed by Wyoming, Wisconsin, Ohio, Alaska, Indiana, New Mexico, South Dakota, and New Hampshire.
We're not even in there?
Nah. Kids in Arkansas and Montana are least likely to get peeps in their Easter baskets, only about 12%.
Because they're poor.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, King Scott. Thank you.
Hawaii is the third biggest peeps wasteland, followed by California, Oregon, Georgia, Florida, Washington, New York, and Virginia. That's right, no Missouri.
Yeah.
So poor. Mama, we ever going to have peeps money? One day, baby, one day.
No, they can afford the knockoff perps.
I mean, they're cheap, though, right? Aren't they like kind of the ramen noodle of the Easter? Because Easter candy's usually kind of expensive, I feel.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, speaking of Easter candy stats, Reese's Peanut Butter Eggs dominate overall candy odds with 65% probability of being in the baskets, followed by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups at 60%. Chocolate makes up the top 5 most likely Easter candies. Cadbury Chocolate Mini Eggs are number 3, followed by Hershey's Milk Chocolate and Cadbury Cream Eggs. Now, Sour Patch Kids, they came in with a vengeance a while back. They're now number 6, followed by Lindt Milk Chocolate Bunnies, Starburst Jelly Beans, those are good, and Hershey's Milk Chocolate Candy Eggs. And then Peeps.
Good. I'm glad Peeps are at the end of the list. I really am. Listen, the novelty, it's fine. It's fun. But when people are leaving them out for 1 month to use them, to stale them up, crazy. I love it.
Well, you also know it's great if you can leave them out for a month and you don't have a bug infestation.
Yeah.
So it's saying something about the
It
product.
does say something.
It says the food's not real.
My mom don't care.
No,
The
she's...
retired health
Yeah.
teacher, just cruising Peeps for everybody, keeping them in business.
Yeah.
Cousin Aaron, he's the same way.
It's
He
so
opens
weird.
them up and leaves them in there.
It's so funny.
What's even weirder is it's a candy that once you find out somebody likes it, you never forget. You apply it to their personality.
For sure.
Scott, you're always looking for jobs. Everybody in the world goes
Yeah.
crazy for McDonald's, better or
Yeah.
worse. But ranch dressing, that's an American thing, right? Hidden Valley Ranch now looking to hire ranch ambassadors. Ranch ambassadors. To send to Europe and spend 2 months showing foreigners how ranch can complement all of their local favorites. It's happening this summer. They're looking to hire 2 teams of 2 people. You don't have to be a couple, but you got to be cool sharing housing. Dang it. All travel expenses totally covered. They'll also pay you for about 40 hours of work a week per week. Some of that is uploading content on social media. And if you're interested, just go to the website to fill out an application. Technically, they're not accepting entries until April 6th. But you can preview the questions and start, figuring out how you're going to ChatGPT this resume together. Applications are going to be accepted until the 10th, and the winners will be notified. Here is their commercial about the job.
Hi, I'm Chief Ranch Officer here at Hidden Valley.
Wow.
This summer, in honor of America's 250th birthday, we're hiring our first ever ranch ambassadors to spread the flavor of America, ranch, all around the globe. Picture this.
Ranch?
Summer, Europe, you and a suitcase filled with ranch. We'll send you on an all-expense-paid trip, spreading the flavor of America, ranch, abroad, and capturing your content along the way. To learn more, visit our site. And remember, the flavor of America is in your hands.
Hey, I'm down for that. Yeah, I didn't realize you're going, to some nice places to go spread America's seed. I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, you are really going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a Western ranch super spreader event.
That's right. Well, that's your food news. We'll see you after the break. All right, that's it for us. Rizz is going to be back from New York tomorrow. Learn is going to be back from New York tomorrow. It's going to be a full show. We're going to have a blast. Before we get out of here, though, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring and the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto. What do we got for the title today? I know it happened early.
Yeah, he needs a Jitterbug guitar.
Yeah, baby.
That's right.
You peeked out.
That's
great.
right. Huge thank you to Tina D-Ball.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for filling in.
Yeah, thank you.
Sweetheart.
Oh, love you.
Pulling the weight of 2 Rizz Show hosts. So thank you
heavy
very much
lifting
for doing
today.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That was great.
You did a great job. Scott, what do you got going on?
Well, come on out Saturday, April 4th from 9 a.m. to noon. I'll be hosting the Easter egg hunt over at St. Louis Family Church. Check it all out at slfc.org/Easter.
Tina, what do you got going on?
Ooh, I am gonna be at the pageant, but it's sold out. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
you
have to
can't
know
go.
someone to get there. Bye, love you.
All right.
I don't know.
Rafe, what do you got?
We'll be at the Funny Bone all weekend. He is risen. Lent is over tomorrow, Wednesday, and then you can hop off the train and get back to your vices Thursday with me at the Funny Bone, saying cuss words and drinking beer and whatever you're into. And come out. The first 2 shows, Friday and Saturday, early shows sold out. There's about 200 tickets total left for the whole weekend. So there's a few on Thursday, a few on Friday late, a few on Saturday late. Get in there and get them. I'd love to sell it out, and I want people that want to come to the show to be able to come to the show. I don't want you to walk up and be disappointed. And so, grab some tickies, and I'll see you this weekend. I got Sean O'Brien opening for me. I got surprise guests. I got some Easter material. I got some good surprises. I'm going to do a little improv, and I'll be hanging out after every show, doing meet and greets, talking to everybody, doing my Midwest goodbye after every show. So come out.
Yeah.
Nice. Get your tickets. We leave you with the Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. And today it's Jake Waltrip from Rochester, Illinois.